Let me know if the music or anything is too loud. I haven't streamed in VR for a while, so I don't know if any of my settings are full of shit. And yep, I am streaming and stuff. I am good there. So, good.
Because I was a bit more tired and exhausted from all the torture and combat and stuff than I thought.
Nice to see you.
Good
Your
to be back.
healies are on, by the way. Using your little magical
God damn it.
healies.
Yeah, that was a new magical
love the
technique I
Heelys.
picked up after the Daedric mind control and all that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Very weird why the Daedra know how to do that, but...
Oh boy, it's gonna be fun briefing you on the last couple of days.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Nope. Hello there.
Good day.
But, while we are waiting for the rest of the guard, someone want to tell me why exactly Tommy's in a cell?
Yeah. So, he's possessed by a cursed sword that he's cell-bound to. That was making him commit murders here in Wedball.
To be honest, I don't think laughing was the best way to start that.
I picked up a sword on a mission. I gave the sword to Damien. Damien gave the sword to,
And you didn't have it appraised or anything? Identified?
I didn't know. It doesn't seem like Damien did either, no.
Alright, well, he doesn't have the sword anymore, right? You took it from him and preferably disposed of the cursed sword that made him murder people?
Yeah, we have the sword locked. We can't destroy it because it's cell-bound, and that might cause some problems. Because he attuned to it, and it's now soul-bound to him. And there's currently attempts to try to separate it.
Check if things are cursed. Does he go
Didn't we
all
have a class
evil
up
if
versus,
he
not too long
isn't
ago?
wielding the sword?
From what we've observed so far, no.
He doesn't even remember the whole day. At all. Even when he goes into that state of mind. I guess he wears like this mask that they have locked up too.
Yeah, we also found
I
a
forgot
mask.
how it looked like.
Though I didn't give him the mask. I locked it up, so maybe he got it from there. Then there's the complaints that I got from several people regards to our handling of Eugene.
To our wedding of Eugene?
So Eugene was doing his typical thing of going around, vandalizing, smashing up some lampposts. From what I have been told from witnesses and other things, I haven't spoke to Victor himself yet. The mayor decapitated Eugene.
And then put his head back on.
Yes.
From what I understand, it was Eugene's suggestion.
And several people have not taken kindly to the fact that this happened. And they came to me to complain about it. Because they see it as the Redwall Guard slipping, essentially. You know, our old reputation and all that.
See what happens when you get caught by Bigfoot and you leave for a few days?
Wayne, I am
Cut
now
off
officially
someone's
strong
head.
enough to punch you through that wall. I suggest you be careful with your words.
There were minor...
Being captured
to a
wasn't
church.
exactly on my plans, so...
I don't think it was anyone's plans. There were,
I was already punched through a church once.
Yeah, but this could be 10 times as strong.
I'm sure you
There's always a second time.
It was by Mieko.
I mean, if you want to give it a shot, Wayne, we can have him just go ahead and give it a try.
Oh god.
Oh, he still has that.
Of course I still have it. It's my family's sacred artifact that you guys risked life and limb to not only save me, but to retrieve it. Why wouldn't I have it?
I got bit by a symbiote because we tried to get that thing. I'm gonna bite him back.
No, and
That
did you
is
get
very
checked out?
ill-advised.
Assuming you did?
Yes.
Good. We don't need another me running around. Which, by the way, oh yeah, you already knew about that because that happened before you were kidnapped. Never mind.
Yes, I know about you, Miss Lefty.
Did Damien fill in with what happened with my arm?
Not entirely, you know, we were all kind of a bit exhausted after fighting each other.
Yeah, so...
And I've been asleep for the past day, so...
One more thing about the Eugene situation before I go into that is there were also complaints about how Baxter handled the situation. Minor issues. People are mad that Baxter ripped up Eugene's card for where he gets 10, arrests, 11th is free and he can go free or something. Also, they weren't happy with Baxter's treatment of Eugene in general.
We have those?
Minor complaint, though, compared to, the
No,
decapitation.
but Eugene.
But still complaints that I've gotten. As far as my arm, might have shot Damien in the neck point blank with my gun shield with the Daedric arm.
I think they were worried for that.
here when it happened.
It seems to be under control now? Question mark?
They went, but
So are there any other of my guardsmen?
And the other half are psychopaths.
hey! Wait, I'm not part of the guard, I can't say that.
True. I saw her fight, and it actually scared the shit out of me. This one.
Seeing more and more reasons why I was rather long.
You are a new face. May I ask who you are?
Archmage Baron Barambador. I was sent here to assist in the defenses of Redwall.
Oh. Pleasure to meet you, Archmage. My name is Kai Stormsworth. I was the commander of the Redwall Guard before I was then kidnapped and now saved. I
So,
treated you well in my absence.
there was a incident which was a bit negative with your other captain, but bygones be bygones. Water under the bridge.
Man. It was all weird. Yeah.
Looks like I'm going to have to do a lot to you all over these next couple of days. Whip you back into
The
shape.
good thing is, I didn't do anything.
Good thing.
He actually
Yeah,
might
not
have,
doing
to
things
be
is
honest.
exactly your problem. You never obey orders, and that's going to change now.
Oh,
That means I didn't do anything bad.
You didn't do anything good either. You're supposed to be following orders.
If you can hear this, I would kindly ask you to, when you can, but preferably
Yeah, next
hastily,
shooter.
make your way to the Redwall Guard building. so that
Wayne,
debrief
I'm a
me on
squad
what I've
leader. You're
missed
supposed to
and so
show
that I
me
may
at
tell
least
you where we
some
go
sort of
from
respect.
here.
I don't know. You
On top
shot
of all-
someone in the neck.
And you're still
I'm
supposed
already scared of you.
and you're supposed to follow orders. Like, you should be scared of me because you're not following orders, not because of my fucking arm.
One of the guards is currently in the
I don't know. I think you and the arm might connect, and then one day you're just gonna.
Yeah. I will.
One of these days, I'm just going to strangle you because you don't follow orders. And it won't because my
arm or the
arms.
good arms.
Both.
Ew,
Controlled
I
by
want it
me.
touching me.
Then maybe you should start following orders. Then you don't have to worry about it happening.
Hey, how are you?
What if I get infected?
You're not going to get infected by my arm, Wayne.
Is it getting worse?
Do you wash your hands?
Now? I feel a
Yes.
lot of pain now.
Yeah. Do you wash your hands?
Yes! Why wouldn't
I
I?
had to remember
You sure?
something
It's not.
and then
It's
know
not coming
what
off.
it is. I can know what it is.
Of course
now.
not.
I had
It's
to
it's
remember you.
it's corruption. It's not going to wash off.
Similar
People, I'm gonna go
situation.
check on our resident.
Is there some type of
Builder.
magic spell that
None
washes
you
off
wrong.
corruptions?
Which one?
If it was that easy, then the mayor would have taken care of it by now.
Is it town?
Yes. Would make sense when my doctor said disease.
Which one?
And that's why I can't cast magic at the moment.
Really?
We'll have to fix your problem.
If I remember correctly for what Aslan has been with the rest, it only took 3 days.
You're gonna.
And it's only the first day.
Tommy killed a lot of people. No.
He wasn't the
What do you mean he does that?
thing.
Oh, he used to be a mercenary. No. It's sort of his,
Well, yeah, that's for money. He was just killing people for fun.
It wasn't him, it was the sword. We need to remember that.
Excuse.
As a person.
The sword was making him kill people for fun, and it didn't even pay him.
Sorry.
you still have the sword.
It's locked up, safely secured.
Might be taking a look at because I know about my bank. You as well, Triss.
How strong is the curse?
Fairly strong.
I guess I'll just take a seat over here.
I feel like there are more and more
Just
curse
talking to Tommy.
bearers
I'll be back in a minute.
these days.
Hmm.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, hey, Warwick.
Hello.
Hello.
I heard the call on the sending
on,
stone.
sis.
How's everyone doing?
I'm
Been a while
alright.
since we've seen you.
Very good.
Well, if no crafting work
I'm
comes
so
along, then I
hungry.
just kind of wait in Aether.
It's been a while since I've been. I got now my feet kind of dingle.
Oh.
The thing I worked on for the guild was a cannon, and that was weeks ago.
That works out. I have
So you all
I have quite a bit
know,
of orders
do
that
not
I need to
freak
make.
out. I have let Tommy out of the cell after questioning him a bit. If he tries anything, I'll make short work of him. But given everything I've heard, we need all the hands we can get. And if it was truly the Cursed Blade doing it all, then so long as the Cursed Blade is currently removed from the situation, we should be fine. Does anyone know of anyone
I say
else
this
who
all
is
the
running
time.
late or still in Aether?
Well,
Not that I can think of. No.
there are some new recruits that I don't see at the moment, but I think they might show up.
I was
We had
hoping
quite a
you
few,
have
new,
most of the new
additions.
recruits, considering that I heard a considerable few joined in my absence.
Quite a few, enough that
None.
they don't know who you are, really. We talk about you, and they're like, who's Kai?
And that's the problem. And that's what I want to fix.
I don't know Kai.
Stuff of legends,
Wild.
Kai.
Well, keep in
I've
mind
been
that they
kidnapped for a while,
joined
That's fair.
while he was gone, so...
We almost died.
Yeah.
I will
is that
give it a
not
couple
new?
more minutes. Wait for recruits, see who comes. Good day.
How you doing, Ward? Been a moment, my friend.
It's
Scoot over from you.
Soren's giving you some real grief.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Who's
I
this?
guess the ordinary sexual things are always
While we're waiting,
have some form of tea or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Who's
touch the kitchen.
that?
No good deed goes unnoticed.
I assume a
Damien's
friend.
brother. You not see the resemblance?
Rose has its.
I mean,
I see it's in
Yeah.
nice to meet you. I mean, he seems way more
was at
polite.
the-
He hasn't been, calling me names or anything since he stepped in, so I don't really see the resemblance.
He helped siege the Daedric Fortress back when he was on Damien's team, and he's been here a couple times.
Well, welcome.
You're suffering from thunderitis.
Here.
What?
Well, the mayor has it sealed, so.
Now that's something I haven't seen in ages.
How did it get bigger?
Oh, diddle.
Don't worry about it.
You know, I almost
Phrasing?
No, I am worried about it because it's bigger now, and it's probably eats more than just mana.
Yeah, I'm right with the big guy. That was
What,
pretty
like,
interesting
what?
phrasing.
Little frog? Manitoad?
Manitoad.
Manitoads.
You might want to close the door.
It's bigger.
You might want to close the door before the Manitoad tries to get in.
The fuck?
Close the door.
No, that's a manitoad.
What?
Yeah, Manitoad.
They're not
I thought they were
extinct.
endangered.
That's what I was saying.
What do you mean they were extinct? They're manitoads.
Yeah, but Grimmy tried to protect them, and Grimmy isn't here anymore, and they kind of disappeared when her gone, so...
I don't care what anyone else says. Manitoads are fine.
You think it should be our job, the responsibility to help protect those things? After all, they are important somewhere.
I'll let you do that.
Manitoad.
No.
Species, though, highly endangered.
I've had enough protecting them after,
Kill them.
helping Grimmy protect them.
Theodore fucking hated these guys, but I love them.
Hold on, I'm going to sit on the metaphorical
maybe I
air
should
to
make
fix
a
my
small
foot.
little group.
Ignore me.
How you doing,
Help
my
protect the
friend?
little critters that are around here. After all, if manitoads are endangered around these parts, well, I can only imagine what other things are endangered.
Manitoads are back! What the fuck?
Salamanders?
Talk with the guard about from everything I've heard. You guys need to treat nature better.
People always remember the salamanders. They don't remember the skinks.
Anything to the
Skinks are in danger too.
You can't.
Let's go and talk to them about it.
Then you're fine.
Little blue
I
wiggly
offer you
one.
a gift,
Hello,
my friend.
Toad.
You can't.
Scream
You can't say
just
that
like
when
you.
nature is so
Good day, Damon.
delicious.
We did have a lava salamander.
know if anyone else in
I
Red
did
Wolf
bring it
are
over
in
to
Aether
the
currently.
dwarven hold. Didn't like those guys.
You are also
Help
with
plant
Red
foxes out here.
Beautiful.
They're a rainbow.
Yes, that's. See, that's what people see whenever they eat it. So
Hello.
lovely.
No, don't eat the
You've been
toad.
going through a second puberty?
Oh, yeah.
No, the toads are eating the mana. It's the other way around.
Aggressively want to beat
No,
the
but
toad.
we're supposed to protect them.
No one's eating the toad. They're offering mana to the toad. The mana toads eat mana. You should remember that.
One of my guardsmen says that they're possessed by a demon, turning evil, turning Daedra, or anything like that. I will use the divine power of the Stormlord to smite you down.
I just love how mushrooms. I just enjoy how mushrooms media got derailed because of a fucking monotone.
I never met a toad.
Yeah.
They say.
To be fair, they haven't been around for like a long time.
Is it really the god?
It's kind of shocking to see one.
Redwall.
Damn right.
It's almost like seeing a unicorn.
Haven't seen one of those in a long time either.
We have Primrose, we have Triss, we have...
Hello,
we have
friend.
everyone I mainly wanted besides the new recruits, so I'm gonna send a message over the sending stone and then get things on way. Everyone get in.
Right, and that animal's safe.
She's laughing.
Any Redwall guard who are not already
As long
in
as
the
you don't
meeting,
attack
I'm
it.
going to begin it.
As long as you don't attack the
You
toad.
might miss some things. You'll be debriefed later.
I love you. It's fine.
Understood.
You're a nice man.
I wouldn't touch them without gloves.
dang! Just doing
Yeah, they will smack you with that.
I do not need to speak with Torg particularly. So then. Alright, everyone, listen up.
Cool though.
And quiet down. So, first and foremost, I said it before previously, but I'll say it again. Thank you for everyone who fought to bring me back. It is good to be back. However, upon my return, I have heard a lot of things that have occurred in Redwall, but not the entirety of everything. So, the first order of business before I do anything else is having you all enlighten me on what I missed and what messes I may need to possibly clean up. So, first and foremost, we're starting by rank here. Squad leads, front and center, line.
Yes, sir.
Tommy, I want you up here as well, due to your unique circumstances with the situations that have occurred. I'm going to go from right to left, even if we have previously talked about it, so that everyone is on the same page. Mention it now. Triss, first, go.
Shot Damien in the neck. That's one. Tommy has killed people because of a possessed sword. And the sword is currently locked away in safe possession, so it will not cause any more further problems. There were some incidences just the other day where Eugene was smashing up some lampposts. The first reports of problems that I received was regards to Baxter's treatment. Most people have told me that they weren't appreciative of Baxter's rough treatment of Eugene, as well as ripping up his property in the terms of a get out of jail free. Yeah, the punch card where you can, if you get 10 arrests, you get one that you crime free.
How does that even work?
Then there's the other incident that I've already told you about, but if any of the other people haven't heard about it yet, the mayor decapitated Eugene and then put his head back on for smashing up light posts.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything else?
That is all I'm aware of.
Understood. Next, Grimron.
Well, it looks like Triss mentioned most of it. Well, yes, one of the things that was also let up was, yes, I believe Baxter was the one who tore up Eugene's punch card, and the mayor did decapitate him. There was the incident where Triss did shoot Damon in the throat, and, well, yeah, they kind of went over everything, from what I understand. If I forgot anything, you two, just let the captain know.
Yeah.
Damon, report.
Since most of the civil work has been said, other stuff is more personal. I've got curses on me. 2 of them may have merged into a third, causing this. Advising everyone to be careful should they touch me. I'll be honest here. All of your faces are unrecognizable. And it can transfer, but only temporary. Voice also may be due to my magic. So I've also let Victor know that I will be changing. I will not be a fighting squad lead, but studying magic as a magic squad lead.
Understood. Have you already gone to your doctor or any of the Healers Guild about your afflictions?
Multiple times. Still a mystery.
Understood. Keep getting that looked at. Keeping an eye on it.
I am, sir.
Not keeping it in check is how we get situations like shooting our captain or becoming a masked murderer. Anything else?
Other than that, no.
Tommy, report.
Besides the masked murders that I was unaware that I was causing, there's not much in the front from me. Damien, one thing that wasn't explained about Damien, though, he has several ailments that at the moment are treated, but we're uncertain whether or not they will return or not. Crystals growing from his body along with strange, what did we call them, mushrooms?
Spores.
Yeah, spores.
Spores, yes.
Yes.
So just something to keep our eyes on.
And have they been tended to by Doctor or the Healers Guild?
The Healers Guild has been keeping their eye out and running tests, but at the moment, like I said, we're uncertain if it will return. It's only been treated.
Understood. Then I'll be sure to remind Damien to go to his medical checkups, and we'll keep an eye on him. Before I dismiss you all, anything you all have just suddenly realized that you might need to say?
No, other than I would like to speak to you privately about the capturing of Tommy.
We will get to others in a moment. I'm talking to the squad leads right now.
Sorry.
Crimron, are you good?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
Understood. Damon, are you good?
Aye, aye.
Tommy, are you good?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. 4 of you can return to your seats. However, I need to speak with all 4 of you after the official bigger meeting is done. We will reconvene downstairs. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood, Captain.
Good.
Commander.
Return to your seats. If anyone else has anything to report that is specifically of Redwall importance and Redwall Guard business, or of matters that will directly affect Redwall, raise your hand. Then I will call on you and we will go over them. One,
Behind you,
2,
guy.
3.
I actually don't.
Understood.
3.
3. We'll start
But
here,
if I
then.
do something,
Rorik,
it might
go.
turn into a problem.
Spike, the Watch King Forge, is working on making a type of instrument that can be used for defensive barriers. That's not going to be powered necessarily by a mage. It'll be something that's set up at a place, and hopefully, eventually, we hope to miniaturize it to where it can be carried on a person. Work hasn't been completed yet, but the Crafters Guild is working on it.
I actually already knew this because of talking with Victor, but good to know it's on the roll.
So, I do have to talk about a few additional details from what Damon said. About his affliction, we did found some kind of, I don't know, affinity. We couldn't identify it at all, but we do believe that it's a creation from the Daedras, and whenever we manage to extract it, a few minutes later it destroyed itself. No matter what kind of secret that thing was,
Sounds like
the Daedras didn't want us to know.
Given that I'm rather well trained in Daedric orientations, as some of you may have known from the last mission, I'll be sure to look over Damien myself and see if I can provide any insights.
It's Damon, not Damien.
Damon?
Yeah.
I'll see if I can. I'll look over both of them. You know what? Just to be sure.
Another thing, I did major researches towards the symbiotic corruption. I may have a possible weapon that I could create against those symbiotes, and hopefully a cure.
Then, I hope you continue to work on that with whoever you are working on that with, but if anything looks risky in any matter or capacity, I would suggest waiting before proceeding. I'm no magic expert or anything, but something tells me tampering with Daedric symbiotes can end badly if not done correctly.
Well, it's more or less also a safety for everyone here, because from my current experiments, if I ended up receiving any kind of those symbiotic corruption, I will transform into a massive toxic mercury bomb into Redwall. So I think it's better that I find a cure.
Yeah.
Continue your
That's all
work,
for me.
but be careful. And don't do anything stupid. Finally, our vestige dark mage.
Yes. Just for clarification, I am Archmage Baron Barambru. I am the Archmage of Earth. That does not mean I am strictly fond of earth magic. I am also adept at others, such as metal protection, so forth. And being an Archmage, I do have the authority of any major magical events that happen within Redwall. Given the circumstance last time, where I was denied entrance upon the Redwall Guard building, as I believe you are all dealing with the cursed blade that was causing the murders by one of your captains, which was thoroughly cleared up afterwards. Again, I have authority to overlook any major magical events, which includes cursed items, magical abilities, artifacts, or events that happen, including invasions in the swamp because of Daedric threats, or in general. I was sent here to assist in defense, so keeping me out of the loop only hinders everyone here.
All of you are to listen to me, hear me, and repeat this to anyone who asks. Our Archmage here is a friend. As far as I'm concerned, he's a trusted ally. It never hurts to have an Archmage at your back. As someone who knows a good couple of Archmages rather personally, you are to treat him with respect, almost as much as me, if not more. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood, Commander.
Understood.
And when it comes to matters of magic, he's probably more versed than any of us ever will be. So, I would suggest listening to his advice in those situations. Anyone else has gotten anything that they might need to say to the group?
One hand over there, Kai.
Go ahead.
I forgive you for shooting Damien in the neck. He probably deserved it.
Say that.
Actually, if you can, Sir Mage, I do need to discuss some things that I have possibly caused as well at a point later. Mainly for educational purposes. But I'd rather speak the truth than keep it secret.
Then that is something you can take care of at a later date. If no one has anything, if you do speak now, or else I will continue with what I am planning to say.
I'm just gonna say this because I heard Damien's name being brought up. He's fine now. I don't know about the whole crystal thing, but he's fine now. Like, that's...
I know. He's resting today as well, so if you do not see him, that is why.
Awesome.
But, with no one else having anything else to say, here is what I am to say. Whether it was in your control or not, whether it was because of my absence or not, whether it was because of the influx of chaos that struck Redwall or not, from everything that I have heard, seen, and know secondhand, I mean no offense, but I'm a bit disappointed in the performances I've seen and heard about. However, I can take some of the blame. Your commander being captured while not in my control is not something I should do and don't plan on doing again. And it's obvious that I haven't prepared you all for the instances of my absence. So, for those of you who are older members, the next few weeks are probably going to look very familiar to you. Because we're going to start doing some old things again. Daily trainings, daily morning meetings, different types of trainings, not just physical and combative, because at this point all of you are veteran warriors. We're going to start going over political training, local training, people training, defending, escorting VIPs and things like that. Not only that, but I am going to be limiting how much I help you all. If you haven't noticed, I'm a bit different than I was before. And because of that, I can't be fixing all of your problems. The Redwall Guard needs to learn to grow without me. Quiet. You all are the next generation of Redwall Guardsmen. And inevitably, me and Damien will be gone sometime. Maybe not in the far future, but we will eventually leave, and Redwall will be left to all of you. Victor will be around, but he has said himself he cannot clean up all your messes. It is time for each and every one of you to grow in more ways than physically or strength-wise. You need to become wiser, more mature, more vestiged, more adept to leadership. As such, I'm going to be a bit more strict on how some things are done. Trainings are going to be far more frequent, but they will not be like previous. Previously, our concern was becoming martially capable of fighting the Daedra. You all have shown yourselves capable of fighting the Daedra, but you're lacking as guardsmen, as peacekeepers. That is the training that will happen from here on out. And I expect all of your vestiged interests, wills, and determinations in growing to be better. Is that understood?
Yes,
understood.
Yep.
This was before my time.
Yeah.
Good. Now then, I don't have an exact specific idea for training today. However, something tells me, given my magical senses, that today might either be a very busy or a very slow day. So I'm going to take what advantages I can at the beginning before things dive into chaos once more. I'm officially putting an end to the normal meeting. All Redwall Guard, do not disperse, however. Stay around the arena or in the arena. Talk with each other, do some training, things like that. But I will possibly be doing an exercise with you all after I have my other conversation with the squad leads and Tommy.
I would like to offer my assistance. Feel free to use my services for your training. You can summon constructs, summon beasts.
I thank you very kindly.
Adept in whatever it is you wish to train them with.
I will be sure to keep that in mind. Your help is greatly appreciated. Are there any final questions, concerns, or things that need to be brought to my attention before I dismiss you all?
Behind you.
I'm kind of going under a sort of curse as well, where I can't really cast any magic.
Then keep things to martial and don't push yourselves. Rely on your other squad mates and get it looked into. Whether it be by doctor or anyone
curses
else.
Nowadays?
He is fine.
I swear.
Why is there so many of them?
Massive exorcism at this point.
Did I miss anything?
Right? I was.
Hi, Torg.
Meeting. But most of the meeting was them advising me of everything that's happened in my absence, and me telling them all that now that I'm back, we're going to be kicking things up a notch, and I'm going to be far stricter in their trainings. Also, nice suit of armor.
Nice one, Manitoad.
A good change of shine and much more glowy steel ever since the first Shield Maiden and Valkyrie came in back in my clan. They gifted me with such.
Well, is there anything you need to
look
inform me
lighter.
about, or anything of that matter, before I go to a more private meeting?
Going to be quite honest, if everyone's already informed you of everything of what actually happened, it'd be quite pointless for me to talk here, other than to just listen.
Wow, they really just looked away.
Understood. I plan on running a training event with all of them. However, first I need to speak to a few selected individuals. I was actually just dismissing them to the training area to wait there, so... You wish to knock a few of them around while waiting, or catch up, do whatever you need, but prepare yourselves, and don't wander too far off, unless, of course, an emergency arises.
Isn't he? Alright, never mind.
He will not be included in this meeting for a specific reason. Do not worry.
I mean, you said squad leads? Wasn't sure.
I know.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was just convenient, because the people I needed to talk to were all the squad leads here.
Of course.
Ward, did you have something?
Yeah, I want to see the sword.
Oh, the artifact.
No, the other one has one.
Mine.
Who?
Victor has
You said
that.
Victor sealed it, correct?
Yeah, Victor has that.
It's back at home.
Yeah.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Sorry about
You're
that,
in the
but...
same place. You
We can just go there later. Yeah, I mean...
Well, yeah, but he wanted to do it right here and now.
Need someone who has the fucking key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
If I may be
Want me to
present
go
when
home
you
and
do
go
this
get-
investigation of that sword.
No, that's personal. Reasons. Reasons.
Are we just
Well, that will be left up to Victor's discretion. Yes. If no one has anything else, go to the training arena and either stay around it, get in it, do some training, but be ready at any moment.
Oh.
I know.
Those of you
I'm
who I
hungry.
said,
I will get something to eat. I should eat something.
So you said squad leads to be with you, correct?
Nope.
no.
In here, over there, where are we doing this?
I do not know. I guess we'll wait for Kai to find out.
He said private, so I would assume in there. But...
We'll find out.
Yep. Yep.
Also, good to see you're doing well.
I mean, as well as I can be, I can do this now.
He flicks his fingers and a little ball of holy light appears and then just snuffs out.
Oh, hey. Nice. You got one of those too.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on in the cell.
Maybe if you work hard enough, you'll get one of these.
Maybe. That'd be cool.
Except mine's still kind of forming, but you know, it'd be neat.
One step at a time, right?
Of course. Man. So, what was that sword called again that Kai has now? The Stormbringer?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know, the only
It's like
times...
this whole-
It's definitely a family heirloom.
Yeah, I've got to go inside of it one time.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were there too, Blossom. Yep. His mom is in. So wait, has he been able to talk to his mom now that he has it?
I think so. I'm not too sure.
It'd be
Probably,
it
'cause
would be really nice for him.
he's now the storm, whatever.
Yeah, I would assume he would get to be able to like speak to the other ones, right? Like kind of like can talk to the past wielders for like advice and shit.
Yeah. Now you can see his mom. His mom's not nice. Oh,
Okay, wasn't sure what you were wanting to do
About
it.
my mother.
Yes,
I
we
said I
are.
love your mother.
Very nice
Thank
woman.
you, I suppose.
They were talking about how you can
Yeah.
talk to your dead family like I can talk to my dead family in my
We were
dagger.
trying to save you. You could talk to your dead friend.
Yes, actually, while I was asleep, that was mostly what I did. She informed me of a lot of things, but that is a personal matter for later. All of you sit down.
After you,
Yes, sir.
Don't mind me taking the farther seat. Just don't want to affect others.
You're fine, brother.
Now then, do any of you have any inkling of what this meeting might be about?
I
If
kinda
not, that's
do.
fine. I'm merely curious. Triss, if you wish to give your guess.
I'm guessing you want to talk to us about the how you feel about our performance while you're away.
Does anyone else have any guesses?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Triss is not entirely incorrect. This is about your performances in my absence. I understand you all are going through a lot, whether it be individually, mentally, physically. You all face conflicts and strifes, and more than just guard-related ones. But the absence, my absence, truly illustrated to me my greatest fear. That Redwall has become reliant upon me. I have had talks with Damien and Owen in the past, when it was just us three as captains and the guard was newer, of how I felt as if I was a singular pillar holding this town aloft. How all that pressure eventually began to make me crack and eventually break when me and Damien irrationally and emotionally endangered the entirety of Redwall, if you remember that incident.
Yeah. I do.
Redwall can't rely on me. I am much more mentally stable now, much more used to the job now. And I do not mean to be foolhardy when I say I feel I could hold it as a singular pillar, but that is unhealthy. I have seen what that does to people and what that does to the community around it. I will be gone someday. Or I might die, or something might happen, but if I am gone, in my absence, Redwall cannot simply just crumble. So, I mentioned to them I was going to be far stricter with training and things. I'm going to be double so with all of you. I am beginning what I have dubbed the Leadership Initiative. This is a special training program all four of you will be undergoing until I believe yourselves ready. Every day, I will grab one of you and assign you as my assistant. You will accompany me for the entirety of that day. And any time I am brought a problem, a conflict, whether it be political, law-related, or swamp, siege-related, you will be the one who determines what we do. You will make the decisions a commander does. I will be there to help you, to guide you, to prevent catastrophe. But let it be known, on that day, you will essentially be acting as a step-in commander of the guard. I will not allow you to do idiotic things like blow up the training arena or put the entirety of Redwall in danger, obviously. But those are critical situations. If you make a decision that results in a minor bad outcome, you will have to deal with the consequences. And I will not be cleaning that mess up, unless absolutely necessary, or it begins to evolve. Is that understood?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, sir.
You will be by my side the entire day, and I yours. If things evolve from a minor problem into a critical one, I will quickly seize the reins and put an end to it. If you have any questions or need advice, ask me. And there are no dumb questions. But the purpose of this training is not only to get you all familiar with how it is that I handle these leadership tasks, but to also have you all fully realize the burden that comes with such responsibilities and how to deal with it. You all are lucky. Even when me, Alwyn, and Damien will be gone for good, you'll still have each other. The four of you, more than anyone else, if you were to ask me, you're the next generation of leaders, captains, commanders of the Redwall Guard. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe yourself worthy of it or even ready for it or not, that is the reality of the situation. I was not ready to become the leader of the Redwall Guard. I was but an adventurous farm boy who came to Redwall to help others. Then Arendelle, on the brink of the Umbral War and Umbral invasion, thrust upon me the responsibilities of not only leading the Guard, but making it from the bottom up. I was not ready. Not in any sense of the word. But I learned to be. It is through the trials and tribulations of leading the Guard that I am who I am now. That I have grown as strong and capable as a leader as I have. And it's time for you to don the same practices, go through the same trials and tribulations. Do you understand?
Yes,
Commander.
Aye. Would it be rude
Tommy.
for me to say, took you long enough?
Are you ready?
I mean, Owen's already been doing this shit to me for the last, what, 3, 4
I know
weeks?
Alwyn has been training you.
Not just physically. Not just physically.
I know. I speak with Alwyn regularly. But given
I'm more than
what's
ready.
happened,
I'm more than ready.
that is all I was waiting for. Now then, on top of that, Tommy is already receiving training from Alwyn, and I do not wish to steal his thunder. But every night, you all will receive training from me. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Some nights will be long, some nights will be short. Some nights will be reading books and studying. Some nights will be intense
Get ready
combat.
for hell.
I'll be sure to tell the wife to get the tea kettle ready.
And because I am saying this, there is a third caveat as to why I am doing this. And it is something I briefly mentioned in the meeting. If you all didn't notice when you fought me while I was corrupted with Daedra, or how I've been recently, I'm a lot stronger than I was when I was kidnapped. Whether that be because of the intense magical and physical alterations I went through during the Daedric torture, or whether that be because of this artifact, it matters not. I'm in a different league. Not a warden or anything like that level, but a different league than I once was. For me to resolve conflicts would be unfair, in a sense. Same reason that Victor does not solve every problem. And even with this newfound power, I am still struggling to fully understand and grasp what it's meant for, or the responsibilities that come with it. I am learning much more than I ever realized I still could. That is another reason I am making sure all of you are prepared to face the trials and tribulations. Because unless it is a critical threat, I will most likely be unable to help you much. Instead, serving as a guide, a mentor for you all. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Commander.
Understood.
Then I have said what I needed. Do any of you have anything to say? Whether it's to voice your doubts, to voice your confidence, anything at all, speak it to me now. We are going to get rather intimate in the coming days.
If anyone would like to go first before I mention anything, please say.
Well, I didn't realize we'd be getting into the political side of things abroad. I mean, I'm not really brave for politics, but if you need to train me on it, then I guess I'll step up to it.
I was lucky for the fact that I was trained by my father in how to be the mayor of Evergreen, but before I decided to adventure off. But regardless of whether you become a captain or the commander themselves, politics, paperwork, the small things. Go back up, we're not done yet. The small things are what makes the difference between a general and a leader. Anyone can lead someone on the battlefield. It takes a true leader to understand his people, his organization, the community, and to act properly on it. I have no doubt that even if none of you become commanders, you will all take the captain positions at one point or another. As such, you must be ready for it. More ready than I was, at least. Anything else, Grimron?
That's about it. Battles are one thing, but politics are another.
I know that you've already probably received a lot of lecturing from Alwyn, but you have anything to say?
If you all wondered why I came back bloody and tired every single day while he was training me, you're about to fucking find out. Best of luck, because soon that's going to be me again.
But that's just
that was also partially the murder, yes, but by all means. Yes.
I've seen you two training at Evergreen.
Fun.
Tris.
I do have my doubts. I was the one that led the team into the swamp to try to trap the killer, and I ended up having Tommy on the team, and I didn't see that he was the killer. And not only did I put the team in risk, I put Tommy at risk as well. And I feel personally responsible.
We've all made our mistakes. But it is how we learn from them and move on from them that matter, that build us up. And that is why we are doing this training. So that you don't have to suffer through everything I did in order to be ready for your position. Because as perfect as I may seem, for those of you who are here for a long time would know that I have been through quite a lot.
Yep.
Damon.
Yeah. I've been waiting a long time to hear that from your mouth. You deserve your title. You've worked hard for it. I await your training. I will have many things going on, but I will do better. I do take responsibilities. I did want to tell you, as well as the Archmage. I was the one that technically caused the two affinity clashes. However, it was done with, how should I say, permission. and in the training close grounds. I've then learned of the higher consequences. I've already notified Califax through letter. However, I wish to gain his, how should I say it, blessing. With this stuff going on, to become a mage, I need to also let them know I'm done with secrets. I can't be secretive anymore, especially this.
Good. It's a good first step for improving yourself. And though you may have doubts, some of you may be ready, some of you may have doubts about yourselves. But know that I have faith in every single one of you. I would not have chosen you for this position if I did not. And while I'm sure we may face many failures, I cannot wait to see the successes that await you all. Now then, does anyone wish to volunteer to be first?
To be honest, I think I could use a change of pace too.
Understood. If I'm being honest, I'm surprised anyone volunteered, let alone two. So, you two will settle this the only way you can. Rock, paper, scissors. And then I'll do the other one.
I was going to say beating
afterwards.
the shit out of each other, but that works too.
No, we need more civilized ways to resolve conflicts here. You can tell it's part of, the training.
The blessed battle.
Alright, I will count you down. It will be 3, 2, 1, shoot. And on shoot is when you will go.
Alright.
3, 2, 1, shoot.
Well, looks like you win this one.
Then it will first be Damon, then Crimron, then Triss, and then Tommy. I'm leaving you to last because, well, Owen's already done a good bit of work with you.
Yes.
Now then.
I'll give you time to take in things.
If none of you have anything else,
that's okay. That's where we learn, Triss. You're doing good.
I'm gonna get my hammer on.
If I was doing good, I wouldn't have
none
almost
of you have
killed two
anything
people.
else to say, then we shall get going. Damon, it starts officially today, and we'll start after our exercise in the training grounds.
Very well. The thing is, people can die at any moment. I know we try to prevent that, Triss. It happens.
Do you have something to speak with me
Not all that much.
Well, hello there.
More fascinated by work
You're a new face?
made based on now.
That's right. You were the captain that was taken, correct?
Commander Kai Stormsworth, at your
We'll
service.
need to do some scouting. I'll be right back in the
Before I
meantime
forget,
for anyone
Major
to do
Mental.
some sparring if they wanted.
Pleasure to meet
But
another
I need a little break. It was a long time to walk. I'll be up in the plateau or just scouting around.
What?
Yep, almost back.
Well, I guess I'll handle that when I see him.
Kai. The one with the red horns, new Redwall Guard member.
Dearest brother.
Understood. You. I remember you at the siege to get me back. You are a new member of the Redwall Guard, yes?
Yeah, I don't remember you. I was kind of passed out for most of it, but yeah.
My name is Kai Stormsworth, commander of the Redwall Guard. It was on that mission that you liberated me from the Daedra.
Oh, you're the guy who we were going to go save.
Very nice.
Yeah, I was part of the mission, the one who went to go get a sword thingy.
You mean this?
Yeah, that.
What's going on?
And then disappeared on us, and then we
thank
left
you.
to fight a bunch of Daedra on our own.
Oh, I'm glad to hear
You can blame Alwyn for that. But it is good to meet you, and I hope to meet more of the new guardsmen.
I would like to apologize. I wasn't at the meeting today. I kind of got kidnapped by an extra dimensional being.
I know you're in full plate.
What?
I don't even doubt it.
I got kidnapped by Bagman.
Safer in Redwall.
What happened?
I got taken by Bagman.
Oh, yeah, that whole...
Looks like mostly everyone's here. I feel like we're missing a couple of people, and I said not to wander off far, but you know.
I guess that
is what it
brings...
is. Who listens to their commander anymore?
One of them went up to the blacksmith and Aether because they were broken up.
To introduce you to a few people, that's Fletcher.
Fair enough. Well, after this fight,
for a bit.
What kind
introducing him.
of... You know what?
This little guy's new here.
Your first trial. What kind of training should we focus on today?
Welcome here.
Political, protecting... I figured I was gonna lay off the combat for a while.
Have you already explored the
Maybe critical thinking is what we need. I think political will work.
No, he was.
I'm gonna poke
He's
you.
hiding behind a tree. over there.
Understood,
Just a few
and that
minutes
is what
ago.
we
I don't
shall
think
do.
He's even been into town yet.
Oh.
Like he's new.
I see. We might want to give him a tour at some point.
Primrose.
This is new, Dorian.
Yes.
Make sure people stay around, or if they leave, they inform you. Damon, accompany me. We're gonna do a perimeter sweep of Redwall.
Slap my ass.
Alright, guys, well, I guess I'm going to be in charge for a little bit until Captain gets back. So if you need to leave, just let me know, so that way I can tell him.
Yeah, I think I need to.
No.
Oh, nice cave.
It's unrailing.
Redwall Cave.
There you go. Now you can see him
Caves are
better.
nice.
Where's the guy with the blue armor that's a crafter? I need to get some armor and some other things ordered.
Yeah, it's impressive.
I believe they might be up in Aether right now, working on that stuff in the forge.
Okay.
Criminal.
I'm going to try to make a quick trip to Aether to... because I need to get some replacement armor and weapons and stuff, so... I'll be back
Very
once
well.
I get that stuff ordered.
Mm-hmm. And yes, Rarian?
Wow.
I'm not feeling too good.
What? It has no feels.
While I do this sweep. Also, it's been a while, and I kind of wish to check in on town. Haven't seen it.
Is my wife.
Oh, what?
Hello, what?
We're in the sky. I don't know.
Yeah. It's cool.
Oh god, everyone's still loading for me. Jesus Christ. Let's go, and then I'm leaving, because holy shit. I'm getting so many quote-unquote headaches here. I'm gonna wait a few fucking goddamn minutes. And I'm gonna wait for people to fucking load. Come on, come on. Yep, you're loading, you're green, you're good. Yep, let's go. Awesome, cool. Thank you.
Understandable. Because I'll be the mage, so...
I ask only because of my own weapon.
I know that.
Warwick, I meditate to the gods.
Warwick, if you ever see those fucks again that the workplace has, and let your boss deal with it. Let your boss deal with it.
My apologies.
They can at least deal with it. They don't have a sense of smell, but they could probably walk.
something to deal with this.
Ooh, that's going on here on the table.
You see a small keg of
Completely
gunpowder.
mundane, non-explosive tasks. No.
Well, okay.
I want to take a step back.
Ground up, water, and some.
What? You don't trust me? Probably can ascertain this potassium.
I don't trust anyone that describes something as mundane, non-explosive task.
We were looking towards that way,
All right, DM present. Whoever called.
I am making a what was the name of it? Oh shit!
Is someone there?
A bath bomb.
Hey, Tris.
Hey.
Yeah, what is that?
Eating something?
Grenade.
Yes, I need quite a few things. My armor's a little shabby, so I'm looking to get a new set of armor. Also, while I'm at it, getting some new weapons. And the shield has seen a lot of abuse, and Grimmy's not been around to do actual fixes on it. It's just been patchwork fixed, so looking just to replace it, because it's at this point just held together with hopes and dreams. Which isn't good for a gun.
Just make me a. Yep.
I will say this is a member of the Red Wall Guard. I saw them in the meeting earlier.
Oh yeah.
He knows.
Any costs that they incur to fix it, just let me know and I'll report it to the guild, and then they'll pay us.
I am a squad lead, and I would be reporting that myself.
Yeah, no.
Fair enough. Make sure you're taken care of.
I don't know if Tristan just came here, so no worries. I knew she was in the guard, but thanks for telling me.
Just want to make
sure. You wait a moment, you take a step back.
Yeah, alright, no, so yeah, just make me a list. I'll make sure to have that ready, and I'll send it to the Red Wall HQ when it's done.
Alright, so do you want me to just mail that to you, or give you the list now?
You can give it now if you want, or you can have it sent by, by mail if you prefer.
I'll send you the details, as well as what I'm looking for, but, basically new armor. I would like something that's fairly light, but still protecting vital areas. This armor is a little heavier, a lot thicker, harder to move in it, so I'd like something that has a little bit more maneuverability.
Okay, so not 10 mail or scale mail, something lighter than that.
Right. I'm more of a nimble fighter, and having a big, huge sword and shield hasn't really worked well for me, so I would like a rapier and a buckler. What I'd like you to do...
Yeah, perfect. Oh, that's actually what I was going to suggest, like as lighter weapons, so a buckler and something like a saber or a rapier. Yeah.
Can you do what Grimmy did and basically put 2 guns on the buckler as well?
Yeah, Zyra. Zyra.
I'll leave it to you as well. What do you want?
Gun stuff over here.
Yes.
So she wants a new. She wants a new buckler, and she wants like guns like that attached to it. Like not this shield, but a buckler, something smaller and lighter.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, that can be done. Yes.
Comes in handy.
So if you make a mistake, you'll blow up.
That you can punch it.
So a rapier, a buckler, I guess a good reinforced leather armor would be good, like hard in the right places, but supple where the joints, so
right,
it's easier to move in.
And a very sharp, narrow dagger, one that when someone in armor sees it, they shit themselves.
Oh, okay, one of those. Right.
No, a dagger. Well, I would like the rapier to be sharp too, but the dagger specifically, I would like to have it basically be something that can slip within chain armor fairly easily.
Yeah, the rapier is usually thicker than chainmail, but what you want, she wants, yeah, I know what you need. No worries, I will get you that.
Perfect. Yeah, dagger's good for if you need to be closer. Rapier's a little bit rougher when you're doing the sneaking around.
May I suggest maybe a main gauche in case you don't want to use a buckler but you want to parry something? So a parrying dagger for your left hand instead of a shield when you need to be more nimble.
Yeah, that would work.
All right, good. Because buckler is good, but if you want to be really more nimble, a good parrying dagger instead can be helpful. It's
I'd
not
still like the
as much as a
buckler,
shield, but
yeah,
you still get that.
Yeah, the dagger would be good too.
Should I try to give the bomb to the pestilence people to see if we can clean them?
I'm safe for now. All kinds of magical.
Sure, I guess. I mean, as long as it's clean.
I've got them.
There's only so many cantrips I can cast up my nose for this smell.
All right, well, I'll send you the paperwork with the more specific details.
Sure.
No rushing on this, but I'd like this in a couple of days.
Oh yeah, no problem. It'll be that can be done. I'll send you I'll send the guard the bill for the costs, and yeah, I'll make sure TB sent it to you directly so you can handle the paperwork.
All right, thank you so much. And if you excuse me, I gotta run back to Redwall because I'm needed there. So I'll see you later.
Oh yeah. The guard is never.
And fun never stops, man. I tell you.
The good aspirant spoke of you.
Who?
The aspirant.
You sure? It's quite boring. How you, in my opinion, it's phase magic, not advanced curses.
No. Watch no man.
And as I look around, I'm glad to see that almost all my guardsmen have scattered to the winds after I told them not to.
Yay. I on a goddamn mission when she arrived in Aether.
I needed to buy. Look, most of my shit is falling apart. I needed to. None of the crafters are here. I had to go to there to order some shit. Now I'm back.
Chris, you almost knocked me off the boat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. Out of character. Like everything was so slow, I couldn't see shit.
It's okay. You ran straight into her. Like,
it like took a good like 10 minutes before I could see anybody.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
It's alright. It's not the first time somebody ran into her.
Yeah. Sorry, I was such in a rush. I wasn't, but I'm glad I didn't knock you off. I've been tossed off of it. It's not a fun to deal with.
What should be arriving?
I will be going over a training exercise in the Redwall Guard training arena. If you can, make it here. If you can't, have a damn good reason why.
Oh, hey.
It's Jill.
You, who are you?
This is Jill.
Who am I?
Squid and Jill.
Get interested in anything, maybe I need to
toss down to the group over there.
That person
Why do they know you? Why does
me of a
Jill know
certain
you?
someone, and I was so confused.
They kinda look like the guards Damien, don't they?
Do they not look
Hi.
Yeah,
That's what I thought. I really did.
Damien's brother.
Yeah, that's his twin brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey.
I know it wasn't them because of the eye. But
Oh, it's the boob inspector.
No, you can. Is that what you've been doing?
No, that's not what I've been doing.
Come on, Boob Inspector. I need to introduce you to Kai.
That is, and they just
Everyone.
Joking aside, don't worry, I'm not going to introduce you that way.
I can't believe you're bullying people, Tris.
I was making a joke. Look, I know how it is. He was calling me shoot people in the neck. But yes, I really do need to introduce you to Kai. Kai!
Murderer.
You'll notice a badge on him.
Now. I know, I saw him after I was liberated.
Ah, I see. Alright.
I was just
Anyways.
I'm just gonna show you a piece of paper. On the piece of paper it says, what if you
Finally, there we go. Where's Kimon? There's Kimon.
It's fine.
I'm with the gods.
It's
Recruits and guardsmen.
What does the magic do exactly? No, I want to know what the magic
I'll grab the other. I'll grab the strap. Come on, guys.
I'll come back later.
We gotta get in line.
Come back later. Please come back later. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Let him buy what he wants. The goblin's trustworthy. Let him buy what he wants. The goblin's trustworthy.
No! Somebody on 4 strikes. I better be on this 5th.
Am I supposed to be in the
I told you that with confidence.
You're
already betraying me.
Tommy, for all intents and purposes, you go on the
you
right.
guys move.
Tris, right as well.
Alright.
Over here.
This right.
Oh.
Jeez, I'm gonna be by
Good job.
myself.
You join them now. On the right. Alright, everyone. First and foremost, if you are a new face to the Redwall Guard, or you do not know or have just met me, step forward.
They're gone. They're already gone.
Wayne, step back.
They are.
God damn it, Wade.
You know what?
I'm going to get a hat for Wayne.
Look, he was gone for a long
Jester's
time.
hat.
I almost forgot his face.
Wayne, shush. Do not speak unless spoken to.
This is a good point, but I wanted to learn how to do it.
You,
Should we cast
introduce
silence on
yourself to
him?
me.
I feel like that'd be rude, but
I'll figure
She
it
just
later.
put it in your hand immediately.
You're whispering.
That is true. Gotta tell
It
you.
depends on
He
what
looks at it
intent
confused,
you
not
have
sure
with
what to
the
do
rock.
with it.
You can make a rock magical.
Turn off
eat it.
the
in
controller
number of
thing.
ways.
I have the same problem.
Eat.
I'm
With
Vivian.
this.
Hello.
She snaps it,
There you
and you
are.
just it makes a slow bite.
What is your class, affinities, and how did you join the Redwall Guard?
He slowly raises it to his face,
I am a mage.
and it just crumbles against his
Nature and
face.
Earth. How I joined.
Or he has no
You
mouth.
have spirit.
I wanted to
You have
join
spirit.
because I heard good things about the Redwall God.
You're my friend now. You're my friend.
Understood.
She just
My
keeps
name
you-
is Kai Stormsworth. I am commander of the Redwall Guard, meaning I'm the second highest authority behind Victor. The reason I was not here is because I was kidnapped by the Daedra before you all kindly liberated me. Now that I am back, you missed the morning meeting, but we are going to be going through more strict trainings. Please, quiet. Because of my absence, a lot of things happen, and I understand that Redwall has been rather chaotic. I plan on fixing that. But I'm going to give to you and the other 3 guardsmen the spiel that I always give when I recruit people, as I'm sure if Damien was the one doing the paperwork, he probably didn't do it. So,
I did the paperwork, sir.
when you become a Redwall Guard, this is more than just a job.
They're taking on recruits.
We are here to help people, to protect people. We do what we do because it is right and because it is kind. We're peacekeepers more than anything. We don't do it for glory or fame. You do get paid. We do this for the betterment of the people of Redwall. Along with that, you not only have specific authorities to your name, but you also have responsibilities you must be very aware of. Additionally, on top of all that, if you don't already know, as you've probably seen in my absence, this is a dangerous job. Your life will most likely be put on the line almost every single day. But we do this because it's the right thing to do. And should you choose to stay with us and fight for Redwall, you will learn to grow into a stronger and better person than you were before you came here. That is a
maybe
promise.
Not.
I'm here to steal his worldly possessions.
You,
Stop being a wimp about
introduce yourself in the same manner. Name, class, affinities, and how you joined.
To be a wimp about it.
Be more assertive. Be more assertive. Have some guts. about it.
Don't worry, I'm very used to people writing things down.
Respond to this.
His brother, what's he gonna do to you?
Oh yes, he writes
Shit out of you?
We could probably, I don't know, do
He got
something.
the
Yeah,
fancy
flame armor,
family
man.
sword. You need to get something for yourself. Take all of his shit. Take his
On the
shit.
piece of paper, it says his name is a Somnador, he is a fighter, and his affinity is fire.
What about
I mean,
that
so-
right there?
Who wants that?
Understood. Good to have another big body.
Well, you can't get my stuff. My stuff's more valuable.
And finally, introduce yourself in the same way.
I am Crystal Saliofe. I am a fighter. My affinities are nature and growth. I was recruited when I requested to join and trusted the introductions to everything and recruited me.
Understood. You all may fall back in line.
No,
I got 2 fingers.
I might have recruited a lot of the new people, sir.
You got 2 fingers.
I'm glad. Now then,
Was that 1, 2, 3?
today's training will not be combat, as I know firsthand you all have had plenty of that. But instead, will be something suggested by Damon. Critical thinking. I am going to be presenting you with I'm going to be splitting you into pairs and teams, then presenting you with multiple situations, asking you how you plan to deal with the situation, and depending on what that situation is, running through possible simulations of it. Is that understood?
I should actually learn how to grow an extra arm.
Sure.
What is happening?
Yes, sir.
This will be anywhere from protecting, and also, please follow Triss's example. I don't want to have to do formal things like this, but it's a good way to instill proper leadership and listening. So if I am to ask you something, you respond with yes, sir, no, sir, or what I am asking. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Aye, sir. Come on, I know most of you can talk.
Good.
I mean, that includes you too.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4.
4. Yep.
Understood.
You're fine.
Each of you are going to pick. We're going to go down the line, and each of you is going to pick a member. Then we'll go to the next one, and then the next, until all members have been chosen. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Aye, sir.
Understood. Damon first. Who will be in your team?
I want Vivian.
Damn.
Vivian, behind him, single file.
Oh no, the flux.
I will wait.
Oh, I know that.
Come on, Vivian, you got it.
Triss.
Crucible.
Oh,
Power of the... Wield my weapon.
All right.
You got called by.
All right, side.
Grimron.
Hannah.
Boom.
Tommy.
Jackson, get over here, friend.
I'm an aspiring mayor.
Damon, again.
I can faintly see them. You're welcome. Wayne, come here.
Triss.
All right.
How to use one of these.
Flesher.
Grimron.
What was that? Was a pitchfork.
Well, Fang,
Careful with the little one.
please step forward.
Sorry.
Tommy.
Didn't see you there. I mean.
Oh, 2 very good choices. Damn.
Hi.
We'll go with our new person. Asmo, I'm sorry, I can barely
I believe
speak
their name
common
was
as it is.
Asmodor.
You're a lot.
Asmundor, my friend. My apologies.
Finally, Dorime. You
Can I just call you Azzy?
Part of.
All it says Somnador.
A Somnador. Can I call you Az? Does that work?
How are you?
It's a lot better than Dora, right? Uh-oh, Dorime.
Dorime, no!
Damn, he got way hard. And he just crumbled into the ground.
Should we do something about that?
That's one way to put it.
Hold on, I've got this. I know all you have to do is hold down the circle button, and then you.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Goodness gracious.
Such eldritch magic.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can be friends now.
Simply choose a team of the squad.
I don't remember him having a B button. When did he get that?
Why am I thumbing him? I'm distracting him. Why am I raising my thumb?
Okay. Well, glad you have me on the team, Dorime. Oh,
Just
Team
so that we
Capes.
can have a bit more clarity about who is on what teams. Damon, walk over here with your team, line up behind him.
Make anything awkward
Behind me.
Damon's gonna give him a moment. Triss, your team right here.
It's fine. That's how I usually support him.
Over here.
No, that's fine.
Line.
Your team stay right there. Tommy, your team simply move a bit out to the left.
Sounds good. Right about here should be fine.
Alright then. Remember your teams. I'm gonna do this one team at a time, and while one team is being the... Flux got them, it's fine. While one team is being tested, the others will be my dummies and tools to use for the exercise.
We got a lovely group here.
To give Vivian some time to get back from the flux, Damon's team will go last, yes.
Sorry to interrupt. So, I recently found a little guy who came to this place. Red, he's the little guy over there. Could somebody watch over him while I'm here, as I cannot do that currently?
I simply want you to learn what it is.
Before the show really starts, keep in mind that people can be people and tensions can always be. At the end of the day, we should always be reasonable.
Thank you.
After all, we do live in a sleep-polite society.
Now then,
The very smart people
get to know your teammates.
you are incredibly rude.
I'll give you 5 minutes, maybe less, until Vivian gets here.
Oh, you're good.
Alrighty.
All the people in the red side, I know you two the most.
Yep, that's why I kind of chose you two. We wouldn't have to worry about that too much.
That is fine. A fight, like what we will think, is critical thinking. It may not be combat, it may be politics.
Sometimes
I don't know what scenarios they'll throw at us, but
they may ask you to speak. Best yet, it is speak when spoken to.
it's best to follow a chain of command.
However, most things.
I'm fine if it's anything but Dragon's.
I'm the squad leader of the guards. As you may being in charge of you guys.
We need to make sure we try. I have a feeling it's more on thinking of creative solutions.
I'm a magi.
So it's probably going to be more imaginative scenarios, ones that we wouldn't be able to imagine. So we need to be able to think flexibly.
Okay.
On top of that, he said that this is not a combat scenario, so I feel like we resort to combat, he's gonna end it, and it'll probably be a fail. So,
You never said anything like this, I think.
Well, there wasn't anything said about not doing combat. So, I mean, as guards, we should be de-escalating as much as possible given the circumstances. But if he throws something like Daedra Commander shows up and we try to think it out and there's no other solution to fight, then we may need to fight. So, as guards, yeah.
have to think about strategy.
Well, yes, that's part of fighting. And this is where we need to make sure that we follow commands and orders if they're going to put us up to that. So if there's going to be a situation where we actually have to fight as part of the stuff,
or potentially help.
Because if I remember right, your nature affinity, right? And you're a metal. So
I'm nature and growth.
I will try to keep those in mind. I'll try to use your abilities to the best. If there's any fighting, I will try to have you guys be the vanguard, with me floating to fight, as well as any other actions, like if we need to do anything with civilians, for example.
However, if it's something that is not combat related, but there is like a troublemaker or something like someone that would actually be a problem, but it's not necessarily needed to actually fight him, but just, you know.
Well, that goes into what I said about de-escalating. As guards, we need to de-escalate situations whenever we can. For example, the situation we talked about Eugene getting decapitated, that's a bad example of de-escalating the situation. That's not how you de-escalate a situation. That's how you escalate a situation, not only in that specific scenario, but overall with other people seeing that happen and not having a good opinion of the guard, and that escalating things. So, yes, we do need to de-escalate in those situations, but it depends. They are probably going to throw different scenarios. It's probably going to be a situation where no two teams are going to get the same scenario, and we need to think on our feet and be able to roll with the punches. So, if we need to fight, we fight. If we don't need to fight, then we don't fight. As simple as that.
Introducing yourselves. Wrap up your conversation and get in a single file line right here. This team stay there.
Are we moving or are we not moving?
Over here while that team goes first.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Did you tell us to stay here?
Your teams in single file line.
Okay.
Here and do one single file line, so
All
I
right.
know who all
I have who is not part of the other team.
Line up on my right.
You should know who your team is. That was what made the whole point of that introduction thing.
Now then,
It's a thing you can
first event. First event. What do we want? How about this? I need 3 people step forward.
Trick.
Just for
You 3, come here.
okay.
Fang,
Go on,
Anna,
go on.
Crucible. Alright, I need one of you to lay down on the ground and play dead.
Have you been to the blue circle over there?
Ah, darn it.
Guess we have one.
No.
Alright then.
Did one of the things
You.
on the ground glow up?
Have stumbled upon this body, but you have stumbled upon this body after he has. And from your perspective, you found him with the body. You are both citizens, this is another citizen. You're inspecting it, being like, oh no, who could this be? You see him next to a body, and you all hear his scream and make your way to the scene. Now,
Below that is dirt.
we're gonna
Below
do this
that is
step
dirt.
by step,
Looking
just
dirty.
for convenience sake.
You can do tricks with the
You all
ground.
can feel free to act how you believe you would act in that situation. So we will start with you stumble upon him inspecting
Just
a dead body
remember-
and call for the guard.
With
Go
neat
ahead.
powers come a very neat responsibility.
Guard! Guard! There's a dead body over here!
Unfortunate, change to whisper.
Not now, ignoring me.
What seems to be the problem?
I did nothing. I don't know what you're talking
I showed up and this guy's crouched over a dead body.
Oh, hello.
All right.
It's a body. I'm going to see if I can help.
Handle them, make sure they're okay.
Okay, Day.
Jackson,
crouched
there is
over the
obviously a
dead
body here. Please inspect the body while you, sir, would you please come with me so we can
Let me analyze the body.
talk?
I don't know. I stumbled across it. Oh,
Oh, my dear.
Oh, no, bonitis.
Oh, God.
That's not good.
Let us say you stumbled across them. They are dead, and you find 2 stab wounds.
No idea. I just saw
one in the back,
someone.
and then one in the gut.
No idea.
They seem to have bled out.
Morbid.
I arrived here and there's a gun crouched over.
So you've just arrived? Body, several stab wounds.
I'm talking.
No, it appears
not
to be
too long
that the
ago.
stab wounds itself is one in the back and one in the front.
Do you know this person?
He's gonna show you another piece of paper. Do you
I
see?
don't
You know if you
have
saw anyone
any
else
idea
in the
who
area?
this is.
Maybe someone leaving and
I see.
It's him standing next to the dead body. I don't know what the
I don't know.
So you were the first one to arrive on the scene.
Did you? When you arrived, did you see any footprints, any form of
on the piece of paper it says there can be
bodies laying around?
For convenience sake, you did not see
inspecting it to see what happened or to.
I don't know. I just arrived. I saw someone was hurt or they needed help. I didn't check the surroundings. I just...
All right then.
I already went through this like 2 weeks ago.
Pay attention to
I don't
this
know.
stuff.
It
You might
was
be, you
weird
might
that he
learn a
just
thing or two from
appeared out of nowhere. Scream for dogs. I feel like we could have taken this a moment to make sure they were okay, but
Just take a seat right behind you or something and just wait there until I come back.
Of course.
I'm going to pause
Thank
the
you
scene
very
for
much.
a second.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna.
Just because we see it
Just
doesn't mean we're
simply
gonna
to
hurt
get
you.
your thoughts. What is your thoughts on your next course of action here?
They should know that we're just doing training. This should be fine.
By all means, I have no form, shape, or way to suspect or indicate that they are indeed the person that has committed a crime, and as such, after receiving their statement, sending them about their way.
Simply sending them about? Anything like adding an escort, perhaps waiting, asking them to wait in the guard building until the scene is further investigated? Or simply letting them be on their way?
Depending on the circumstances.
If we leave them to their own device to simply just walk off, we wouldn't even know. We would not know from there that they are, in fact, the murderer.
By all means, though, we can't hold a person without proper
The game is murdering people.
By all means, we can request, see if they are
I
willing.
think this is more or less a simulation of what already happened around the end. We kind of messed up and
As they are
how to
only an
enter the
individual, we
situation.
can recall them, request that they return again to receive more questions, etc., etc. But by all means, sending them on the way is the best course, yes?
could I add something?
If you wish.
Never asked for my name and or places you could find me at.
Yes.
This is valid.
When something moves.
Of course, I
only
tend to do that afterwards, towards the end of sending someone on their way.
That is fine, but there is a.
At what point do we do the autopsy?
You have not thought about completely.
Commander, I've been
related
taken
to
by
letting
the
them go.
flux, but also something has come up, and I might have to use this opportunity to step out for a minute.
I think it's more something like we say that we're gonna do an autopsy and then it's gonna do a description. We are not actually gonna do that.
Can I also
If you
point out
simply-
another thing?
Very well. We'll see you back soon.
I don't want to be mean, but you entered a little too easily into the space of where I am. If I did kill this person and decided that this is my only way out, I would take you hostage.
Damon, take the guard, go there. If you are in the training if you are in the training exercise, stay in the training exercise. Something you didn't think about is if you simply let him go just normally, regardless of what, he could start spreading this around and cause chaos and rumors of, oh yeah, I just came back from finding a dead body and was just told to let on the way. So whether you hold him or not, it is always very imperative to not only offer him refuge at the guard house if he should take it, but also to inform him to please keep worry about the situation on a low, as the Redwall Guard will address it and deal with it in a timely fashion.
Yes, of course.
Before we always try to enter
Oh my
from side views or 45-degree angles.
Are you okay?
Now then.
Good man.
So,
Okay.
what is, for convenience sake, and to not make sure the scene's go on too long, what is your decision on what to do with this witness?
It's fine. They're just wandering about.
Give them refuge if they require it, and inform them that by all means that this is being handled by the guard, and they do not need to spread any mass worry as we are handling it.
As well as you were probably already going to, but getting their name, where you can find them, and staying in touch.
Precisely.
Let us say that you've done
Yeah,
this.
that's more of my-
You've informed them, and they are on their way now. What do you do at the secondary?
Something.
And what have you learned from the secondary?
I brought a lunch just in case I had to be here for a long while. So I got some bread.
I'd like to point out a possible future note. Don't tell a person who's worried that the person who's crouched over the body might be a thief.
I'm just gonna leave a small
because you kind of just caused
bit
extra
of jerky
worry on top of that.
over there.
Looking slick.
It is fine.
Right
This
back
is why
at
we
you,
are learning.
On the piece of paper, he pulled
I
the
brought my own lunch.
civilian
Thank you,
aside to
I'm
talk to
fine.
him and to actually reassure them.
Actually,
And
if you're not using that
point
bread, I actually will
he
take it.
thought was
Looking
when
slick as well.
he was saying he might be a thief of some sort for
Now
not
that
calling
is
the
a
guard,
cool
but we can't really jump to judging. So
Always.
give him some time
Indeed.
as we
It's
are
a-
investigating.
It's a saying.
So, Tommy,
They look cool.
Yes.
he was talking with them and trying to reassure them, but mentioned that the person on the scene could be a thief, not a murderer, which inadvertently caused more distress. How would you take care of the secondary witness?
First of all, helping them to calm down, informing them that I am a guardsman, that I am here to help, and by all means, we will handle the situation. As such, if more hysterics...
We are doing a training exercise, so if you could, please, Eugene.
If more hysterics continue from there, again, trying to help calm
Ignore him.
tensions and whatnot.
Approaching them is very much the same as approaching the first one. You question them of what they saw, assure them that things are being taken care of by the guard, offer them refuge if they so wish it, and you acquire their name, location, and things like that. Luckily, that is a pretty generic course of action you can always take.
Or is it the hand over the heart?
Now then, let's assume the witnesses have been taken care of, and they have listened to your advice, and either moved on with their day or went to a guardhouse for protection. What do you say to the other guardsmen before proceeding to investigate?
Now that the situation with the witnesses has been handled, we have received all the information we could receive for them. Let's go about trying to figure out what has actually occurred here. Let's find clues, let's find any form, shape, or way a tool or object used in this murder, and let's go about proceeding with caution. We don't know if this person is currently armed and targeting individuals such as ourselves, or if this individual is even corporately aware that they have even conducted this crime.
I believe you had something.
I imagine you'd get hungry too, but I
Did
imagine
we
it
even
would
check
take
their
a lot
pulse to
longer.
see if they were alive?
Indeed, that was something that our lovely
An
healer
investigation
did.
has
Yes.
been done by the healer.
You speak common?
Now then, you
the
say
language at all?
to investigate the area and things like that. How exactly would you position the guard? Would you, for example, would you put any at the guardhouse for those who, if they took your word, went there for refuge? Who would you station at the scene, if any? And how would you do patrols, if any?
Are we speaking as fast I have the whole guard under, or just the ones that are currently with him?
Let us assume you were on patrol with this group. And
Lovely.
so in this scene, you only have access to this group. But outside of this scene, you have the rest of the guard.
Then by all means, having our healer going about doing a general sweep of the body, checking to see if anything was left behind, any blood trails, etc., etc., and doing a general perimeter of the body, while we have other guardsmen patrolling the wider area, any backsides of walls, etc. While more seasoned individuals that are well better equipped for helping to calm nerves and helping to lower tensions remain at the guard barracks to help relieve tension if anyone did indeed go there for refuge.
Let's just assume numbers, and let's refer to pairs, because pairs is always a good thing. Let us say you have 5 pairs, including this pair that is with you. How do you distribute
Lovely.
them?
One pair goes to the guard barracks, 2 pairs are patrolling the wider area, while the remaining 2 are investigating the body and the surrounding area. Around the body, a closer, how you would say, radius.
Understood. I believe that an acceptable answer. Let us move on to the case of the death and investigating the scene.
Would that be okay for me to try?
Guardsman, he's fine. He's part of the team. Let us say that you have issued your orders, everyone has taken their positions. Your team is now investigating and inspecting the scene. As stated by your healer, there were 2 stab wounds, one in the back, one in the stomach, and they died from blood loss.
I can use a magic trick to try
As
to
you
understand
investigate the scene, you do not find any footprints or blood stains besides the pool. However, you do find the murder weapon, as it seems that they were, as you do deeper investigations, it seemed that they were laying on top of it. It is a dwarven forged dagger. How do you move forward your investigation?
To understand the metal chirping.
If it is dwarven forged, by all means, properly securing the item so that way we don't get any of our fingerprints, etc. on the item. Bring it to a craftsman, probably the dwarven, the iron hold, to see if they recognize the craftsman, to see if perhaps they saw. Yes, I always.
You're fine.
Even when I was in the Aether God. We bring it to Ingertop. If they don't recognize the blade, we bring it to Aether. See if it can be identified, see who bought it. If it is from neither, then by all means doing a thorough investigation of the object, fingerprints, etc. to see if we can dissolve who it might be from traces such as that.
And do not forget magical identification and tracking.
Is it just like a pure perception
Of course.
thing?
Let us say that you go to first the Dwarven Kingdom of Ingetop, you ask the smiths, and then you ask the smiths here. And let us say that you found out that it was made in Ingetop, but it was made by a human-sized humanoid, meaning it couldn't be a dwarf, a gnome, or anything like that. Where would you go from there?
You got a 15.
The dwarves were drunk when they made it and gave it to them, so they don't remember specific details about their form.
Am I supposed to talk now?
Comprehend languages is a spell that allows for only me to
Everyone
understand
has
what you're
their own
saying.
different designs on
And I believe
crafting. So we find the one who actually crafted and then speak to them. Everyone has their way.
Yeah, just
Indeed, you speak to them, but they refer that when they handed the weapon off, it was in the midst of a feast, and they do not remember the details of the person besides being roughly human-shaped and sized.
You're the only one who doesn't understand what's going on.
It is a difficult question, I know.
Hello.
That is why I ask it.
Can you try speaking now?
Where the fuck did
Let us
Crucible?
assume your magical identifications.
Oh yeah, Crucible's
went
over
out
there.
And you identify I think it would. Let us call it the fire affinity, latent on the dagger, not as an enchantment, but from whoever used it. Essentially, their latent mana, sort of making a signature. Where do you
By
go
all
from
means,
there?
then, putting out some form of... If you see anyone of human shape, make, build, and with the fire affinity, then please ask that they are directed to the guard or inform us that you have spotted the individual, so that way we can go about questioning them.
For a handshake, but that works too.
Does anyone have any objections to this? Also, you can stand up or sit if you want. You can keep laying if you want to.
But I imagine...
Does anyone have any objections or alternative courses of action? First we'll go you, then you.
If it's magic, in lines with fire, then we will determine it through the ley lines itself and track the signature through there, or whatever. You know
I don't think magically.
What brings you to
magically,
Redwall,
if it's through the ley lines, you can determine who actually potentially enchants it or imbues it with its fire.
You can retrace someone's magical signature. However, it's a difficult process, and you have to be familiar with the signature and the location's ley lines in order to do so. Let us assume that because there is not much of a magical signature left on the dagger, you cannot trace this through the ley lines.
Do you understand?
Master Kai, I apologize
Yes.
for the interruption, but I must borrow Hannah for a moment.
Well, then you're going to be able to.
You're fine.
You'll be able to understand Dory May if you talk.
Off to the morgue.
It'll be but a few minutes.
Oh.
I'm glad this is not
You are more than
confusing
fine.
at all to anybody.
And how so do you mean?
Oh no, I was referring to Anna being stolen away from us.
Okay.
Oh, this is
But,
like a long game of telephone.
before I speak on that, you had something?
Putting out a broad alert for individuals that are human-shaped and have fire affinities could alert the people, either incite a sort of panic of once everyone is seen as a possible subject if they have fire affinity, making unruly unrest. And not only that, it does tip off the individual who did it. Knowing
is
that
one
they
thing
are
I was worried
specifically
about with
looking
your
for fire affinity
suggestion.
personnel.
More about how you
will hide
ended
the
up here, if
signature
you don't
even
mind me
more, and then
asking.
you won't be able to find them.
Exactly.
So we have to be discreet on finding and telling anyone those. As far as the guards goes, guards need to know. However,
Also-
spreading madness like that won't work.
Exactly. Also, have we identified the individual who is deceased and see if they are missing any personal artifacts?
What's the,
Let us say in your investigation the person that is deceased, they seem to be a normal citizen of Redwall, and if you further investigate either their family or people who knew them, they did not seem to have bad blood with anyone, and it seems as if none of their belongings were stolen.
Bees can even eat marshmallows, right? I'm not exactly a biologist.
Firstly, if you cannot determine what to do, then tell me what can you deduce from what you do already know, and then what do you still need to find out?
I remember big flash.
You know how they were killed, you know of the general shape of the individual, you know of possible non-motivations.
Only if they consent to it.
Something you
Not for money,
mentioned.
not for grudge.
Not for money, not for grudge, not
He
for
seems to want to inspect
possession.
your ears. Is that okay?
Most likely, simply killed for killing.
Could
If
check
you
the
cannot
morgue.
immediately...
Depends. Dissection is.
See if there's any other
I think they're just curious
killings that were done in the same fashion.
how soft they are.
Good.
You have something?
On the piece of paper, it says that what if we looked around for any clues, any footprints, mud
He
trails,
doesn't have fur.
branches that were broken, and find a vicinity they'd used to escape, possibly looking more towards that area.
Let us say you go forth with this, do a even more in-depth investigation, a suggestion, perhaps getting one of a more ranger-classed nature to do the investigation, as that is their specialty.
I did not know that came off.
And let's say you find the specialist, you conduct the investigation, and from what you can tell, you do not find mud trails or footprints, but you do find a couple areas of bushes and nature that seem to be disturbed. This being coming from
Caroline,
down the path towards the beach.
I think you wandered a bit far from home.
What does that add to the investigation?
Actually.
Anything? Nothing?
Which way? Is that what you said?
New area to search.
Oh, if you came on a... Did you appear over there in like a big red circle?
New possibility of origin.
Yeah, I did.
If they retreated to either the water or the docks, it could run to stand that they are not from Redwall, or perhaps may even be an Aquarian creature, if it was disguised well enough.
Well, don't worry. This place isn't exactly too bad. There are plenty of people here who can help you get back home.
Let us say you continue your investigations, and after everything you did, you do not find a concrete way to find the person right now. But through your digging of records, there was records of another death of very similar nature. This one was 3 stabs, 2 to the back, 1 to the chest. Seemingly same type of wounds, and also simply another citizen.
Do you have...
And happened over the course of a day or two before the current killing. If you cannot find a way to immediately apprehend the individual, now, how do you prepare for the future of finding the individual, or stopping them before they enact again, if they do?
Sorry, something about a lady? That makes it a bit fuzzy.
Yeah, fish lady.
I can always give suggestions if you don't have any ideas, or if you're simply just thinking.
Someone you know?
And if anyone else has anything they want to input, feel free to.
I've got a few things.
Are they from
Go ahead.
back where you were? Or
Well, first of all, since we don't have a immediate suspect, we only have basic information, but we know that they have struck within 1 to 2 days. This is a type of, how you say, non-coincidence. It doesn't just happen just, oh, I kill one here, kill one there. It's patterns. So from there is obviously trying to figure out.
Yeah, I've been here 2 years. I don't remember what happened.
Well, perhaps 1 to 2 days, but increase the surroundings, and also have personnel randomly identification check individuals that are seen either walking around alone in areas that are not usually migrated through, and other situations that could arise suspicion
Is that someplace you'd
would be the best next
Or
choice.
you were planning on going?
A good plan. If you all would be fine with it, I would tell you what I would do in that situation. Or if you wish to throw out your own ideas before then. I'll take that as a no. In my idea, given this current situation, we know that they are a fire affinity, we know they are of a humanoid shape, and we know that it is likely that this will occur again in a day or two. What you do is you increase patrols. However, you have to be discreet about that as well. Because previously, during times of umbral distraught, some of you may remember, if you have been here for a long time, the increase in guard patrols caused distress amongst the people and citizens of Redwall, thinking that something was
There are
amiss.
many people here.
What's more important than that is also ensuring that night patrols are done
A lot of dangerous people.
even more enforced. Those are far less to rise suspicion, and it is far easier to commit crime in the night. But as for going forward, keeping an eye out for humanoid individuals and those who are magically inclined, instead of investigating, instead of interrogating or stopping and searching individuals, could merely either search to or sense to see if an individual is of fire affinity, or if they are strong enough or accurate enough, try to find a matching signature
My own family.
while on patrol. Reporting in at the end of every day of what we have learned, and hopefully we can be prepared enough to stop it if it happens again. Let us say that we follow my course of action. Increase patrols, ensure that there are night patrols, and we have our mages passively sensing for those of fire affinity. And eventually, 2 days after the initial incident, we manage to find the commotion as it is happening. We are unable to stop it as the individual has already been stabbed. However, we are able to intervene and apprehend the individual. The victim, however, is very wounded and bleeding out quickly. What is your course of action? You have to deal with both the criminal and the victim.
If you look for someone with that, they'll be able to help you out.
Let us assume you only have your team with you because it is on your patrol. So you only have the 3 of you amongst yourselves.
Having our healer going about treating the individual as quickly as possible, and having the other 2 go to apprehend the felon.
Understood. Let us say as you are going to apprehend the felon, they try to end their sentence prematurely, if you understand my meaning.
Well aware.
Go in and restrain them.
Device made maybe to
Remove any
your
objects
voice so that other people understand.
that could cause harm, and such there. I know some people occasionally have them little poison capsules in their mouth, so see if they have any of those too.
Another thing to also be careful of, while it is not very common, I'm sure the Daedra have made us very familiar with magical suicide bombing, so...
Yep.
Secure the individual in an isolated place where if the worst is to happen, that nothing will happen, and perhaps even have... You obviously don't have a mage besides the healer, and the healer is preoccupied.
It gets pretty hard
At least
talking to
have
people, right?
precautions
Usually,
in
if
case
they
that
can't understand
happens.
what you say, right?
But let us say you manage to successfully restrain them, prevent them from ending their sentence, and you take them in. You put them in jail, contact Revel's
Well, they
End,
kind of ran out on me. I was kind of
and now it
busy
comes time to interrogate them.
helping someone else.
That we will leave to another time, because that is an entirely different nature.
Apparently,
Also, the guard has kind of crumbled a bit, and
Yep.
I am going to be completely real. I chose this specific
captain
scenario
just
because it
disappeared.
involves you, Tommy.
To be fair, no one really was thinking magically in the case.
That's
and when we tried, every part of the
I
person's
tried.
soul was eaten, so...
Don't worry about other teams. You just worry about our team, and we're
very
here, so...
intricate, and having others to help bounce
No,
ideas.
like when it was,
Critical thinking
when it was
is
his
what we
case.
work on here. We're all plenty strong enough. Seeing as I've also
We
lost
also
most of my
increased the night patrols and patrols.
What the? What is that?
A bird?
Yes, but you did not
we
have a
reached
partner.
the-
You did not have a partner assigned to you for night patrols, did you? Because specifically, you went to train with Olwyn before coming back to Redwall.
Yeah, that's true.
Not only that, from the reports I had heard, the bodies had been burned, and the wounds were similar to that of a rather lengthy blade.
They weren't burned, they were skinned.
If I had...
And to be
please.
honest,
I could probably...
the sword, it appeared to be double-edged, except with the cursed one, only the, like, top was double-edged, so it kind of just threw us all through a loop.
Something magical. I mean, if we could find a crafter...
That is fine,
you know,
but
help with
it
the
is simply
process,
a reminder
it goes
that
pretty easy.
we always must think critically and logically. Because we only have one other group, I'm going to do...
Hi?
I'm
North Facer. Oh,
Yes.
You and I need to have words.
Yes, we have coin. You see that?
About? Like right
the,
now.
Small bespoke. They're not able to.
Unless you want this to be public, Mr. Dommy Mommy.
Translator, they can have.
Oh, the fuck?
That is simple to do. You just
Tommy, trending training early.
Yes, sir.
Together, make sure they're on patrol and not fucking around. Also,
Yes, sir.
Damon.
Yep. All right.
Your kind is flying around.
Happy to hear that.
2 days.
All right.
You stay safe, alright?
Do you not happen to have one?
Tommy, I'm going to take Flesher and check the town and see if I can find Damien there.
Alright, is he over there?
That would cost a bit more, actually.
Oh, he was. I'm very curious.
I'll check over there.
I will also join you, just so that it doesn't seem that you're doing this alone.
Of course.
Chris,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
We are going to try to find Damien. That was one of our standing orders.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see him over here.
Maybe we could check his house.
Matilda?
Yeah!
Mm.
Hi.
Didn't do that. Me for it. I don't know why you're looking at me. I didn't do it.
You're the healer's hut, man. You should know.
I don't see him over here.
You whispering again.
Turn this shit off, motherfucker! You motherfucker!
I don't know if Damien is here.
It doesn't seem like he is, no. Yeah, so he's gone, so... Because I do not see him at all. No, that's not them either. Alright.
Those YKK zippers that you get are really cheap.
In the bush.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Actually, most of the avatars, like you're gonna see here, they're medium. They're not poor, at the very least. And I try to do my best to make them green. Ah, there he is. Oh, looks like he is still here.
If you need me, call me.
Of course.
My name's Tris. Hello.
Hey, I was tasked to find you.
What?
And now I did. Now I'm not know what's supposed to do from here at this point.
Where am I needed somewhere?
No. Kai just told me to find you, and he's in a private meeting. I assume that from what they said, it has to do with his Balami mommy, so...
Oh, there goes Eugene all the way over there.
Balam, what?
You don't know about Lady Abida? You've been around for long enough for that.
No, the bird. I know about her. Met her the first time when we were trying to save his ass.
Yeah, yeah, they said something along those lines, so I'm assuming that's what they're talking about.
Stop.
Yeah, I think he owes her big time.
Oh, no.
You know,
Hold on.
he definitely has a thing for her. He just doesn't want to admit it, so...
Almost. It really works. Oh, it does.
I don't know what the topic is, but as soon as they mention that, and it's like, do you want this to be a public? They rushed into the guardhouse, so they're in the guardhouse having a private conversation right now.
Fair enough.
The training was canceled
here,
because
or is it someone else?
no, it was like 2 other people here that brought it up. So
Training was canceled. Of course it was.
Because everyone pretty like it was just my group that was still in the training arena, basically. That's not necessarily your fault. I think you were dragged away, but your team pretty much left as soon as you did, basically.
Yeah, that's alright. We'll get another day. Cool. I got it. Captain Kai will, Commander Kai will test me 10 minutes himself.
Then everyone was yeah, training didn't got finished.
Yeah.
Something happened?
Well, he portray if you want to join us.
Alright. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
I need to get your side of the story about this stuff.
Right. And what's this to do with?
Eugene!
Ah. Okay.
By the way, they're having a private conversation. Well, I guess they're done.
We finished the private conversation.
Very good. I have a report to write up, and no charges were pressed, but we may need to do a bit of an investigation on Squid Man, and unfortunately, possibly compensate for damages.
I will take care of the compensation.
Did he go in there drunk and rampage?
Very good. I'll have the items written down.
That's actually really cool.
Understood.
Very efficient manicore. Yeah.
Can I get a little debrief if you know why that happened?
No, unfortunately not. So, you saw Chris Squidman when he was
invisible in the
his
arena.
natural invisibility. Apparently something must have triggered it to where he started changing colors and went on a small tangent, not a rampage. But that caused him to drink an entire... What was that? It was the Dragon's one, and it was the full barrel.
Wow. I can't help you, Squid. He's dead within a day.
Basically, he drank a whole thing with one of the guild leaders of the
I could potentially detox him, but you would all need to hold him down while I shift very fine metallic sand through his entire bloodstream to detox
I'm
every poison
sure
in
the
there.
doctor and the healers can help with that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to find out is what made him do that, because it wasn't a drink. I would have expected if it was a drink.
Knowing Squid Man, it might be
Yes.
something latent
Could I please
with
have for a moment?
the ocean. and
Sure.
the things
Can you hold
deeper
on here for a
within,
moment?
but we will keep an eye on him.
Yes.
So, I don't know her name. It's the gray-skinned lady who has the mechanical arm. She wanted to put in a request to Redwall Guard for the defenses around the Nexus over there to be revamped and repaired, because, to be honest, I agree with her. They're really worn down.
Drow, gray hair, construct arm.
Yep.
Okay, I know who that is. I can't remember their name right off the top of my head. But they're wanting us to bolster the defenses around the Nexus.
And and she had two suggestions, which were replace all the wooden stuff with metal, because all the wooden stuff is kind of rotten and most of the spikes no longer have their points, so they're not even useful.
Okay.
And the second idea was possibly have some sort of artillery piece nearby there, like a cannon or something, in case somebody comes to the Nexus.
Okay. I'm not sure how that will go, but I will have that discussion.
Yeah, I took those suggestions and I was going to bring them over here because obviously I don't have any jurisdiction to approve that, but
yep,
I have to bring it to you guys.
I'll bring it up the chain. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh,
no worries.
Well, I'm going to explain that all to them in a second.
Yeah.
If you want that, tell Eugene to stop doing breaking public property repeatedly after being told to stop. Break it again. Then, when to be detained, he then jumps on the back of a random bear and then tries to ask it to flee right in front of 3 of the leaders of the Redwall Guard, who then told me to deal with the matter. And then I brought them here, and then apparently one of the high command has been giving out free passes for committing free crimes.
That's a Eugene thing. Don't worry about it.
Well, the mayor said it was legit, because the mayor then came down and chopped off his head, because he said that chopping off his head, death being the highest punishment, would circumvent all other punishments, and then we just reattach your head. And it was out of my control.
So that's why
Victor. It was Victor's. Yeah.
I'll deal with Victor later.
I tried to wait until I got verification about this bullshit card he pulled up. Which then he
Card
wasn't
is not
happy,
an
and then
official
somehow
thing.
got...
It's a Eugene thing, and Eugene has a...
My family
He's just...
Good, so then he would be done for forgery then.
band.
I see.
Eugene is special, to say the least. Yes.
Very.
Make sure to go on patrol so that way the entirety of the Redwall Guard aren't just at this one building. I do realize that none of us are over actually going to
Well,
the
I was
town.
actually about to go on patrol myself, but
I'm sorry.
if you all wish to accompany, because I might... I need to stretch, especially after passing out for an entire week, so I might be dragging a couple of you into hell, let's call it. You too!
Hell? Sorry.
I'm always looking for a good fight.
Can I go?
I've
never been there.
All right.
I mean, I'm going to beat the crap out of you in training. If you couldn't pick up on the signals.
Wait, what?
But that's not Redwall Guard training, that's me personal training.
You're training them.
So you just want to beat us up, huh? Is that it?
Yes, exactly that.
Well then.
Glad to see the wildlife of Redwall remains the same.
This is such a normal day.
Good day, you all.
We are drunk.
I will take care of any
Wait,
of the
you're drunk
damages
now?
and anything that caused by Squidman and all that. We're filing the paperwork as we speak.
I get that. He is paying for the entire barrel of Dragon Ale. I don't care what you guys are saying. At least he's gonna pay for that.
Understood.
That is fair. You know what, Red? I can't have you on.
Because he drank that without the permission.
I'm surprised he's
Red
not
has
dead.
a cowboy hat now? Hold on. I didn't even recognize you. You're so dapper.
He's dying. You need to steal the head again.
God. Red is dying.
Stolen.
Quick,
Don't
take
you
the hat
fucking
off.
touch
I
my
can't be a
damn
pirate
hat.
right now.
Fine. The moon is haunting him.
What's this?
I am fast enough to get it before you go.
Rolling.
I think I heard roll.
With a 2, you
Yes.
are not.
Mm. That seems like a pocket sand situation.
13. Maybe.
I was 13 and Guardiol was with a 3.
Where am I? What is happening to me?
You don't have a hat
Your hat
anymore
is
because
gone.
bitch stole it.
My God.
This is why I hate the guard.
Thanks.
Behind you. Watch yourself.
He's dying again.
Fuck the Redwall Guard. He took my power
Thanks.
away from me.
That's kinky.
Let's have back.
I don't. After I
Detective
heard
Redwall
that
Guard, we
that
should jump.
Got into them, connecting with blood.
Did you see the horse?
Anyways, let's continue walking.
By the way, I can't remember her name, but the drow with the construct arm, gray hair with the crafters. Apparently they came requesting that we fix the barricades around the nexus. They want them replaced with metal instead of wood because the wood is rotting, and they also want some sort of armament.
When we're in one of the most nature-bound ley line areas there is, but anyways.
I'm just reporting what they're talking about. They also want like some like a. They also want like a cannon. They also want a cannon trained on the nexus in case something comes through, either on the
Okay, a cannon trained on the nexus. We can't exactly do that. Citizens come through there.
Look, I'm just reporting what I was told. Crucible was given these things from them, and then Crucible promised to talk to me about it. I didn't. Nothing was promised. I'm just now telling you about it.
On the floor.
Well, if Victor proves, then that'll be a victory. Oh my god, so many people. I'm dying.
What is going on?
Fuck the Redwall Guard. Fuck the Redwall Guard.
They hate you us because we're the Rouge Rogue.
Not even a hi, Eugene. I've been gone so long.
We did kind of decapitate his head, and it might be good to try to do some relation work with that.
Personally, at a later date.
I do have to.
Oh my god, these are all basically new faces. How many people have come to Redwall since I've been kidnapped?
A lot, sir.
A good amount, sir.
I personally recruited like.
Hello there. My name is Kai Stormsworth, commander of the Redwall Guard. I have been kidnapped by the Daedra, but I am finally back. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
We got bit by symbiotes because of that.
Whatever you say, Wayne. I hope you are enjoying everything, and if you ever need any help, simply come to anyone with a badge. Or me, myself. But, continue enjoying your day.
Please.
Don't come to me.
I see.
Oh. They put new things up here.
Yes. One of the new faces that you probably haven't seen around yet is Violet. She's a Chaos Mage. Not as powerful as Seamus, but just as chaotic.
I do like to report something though. There's like this blue crab going around beating up people. You've just been walking around.
Oh, the expert fighting lobster? Yeah, we know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we already stopped that.
The dirty people still call me.
What? You know, I've never had to fight him. I've always just given him fish and he's fucked off. I think you guys just need to get good.
I mean, I never fought him, so.
What?
Oh yes, my former home that was taken from me. Because my girlfriend was squatting on the house.
That is unfortunate. Although, Tris, I'm sorry, but you have a terrible fucking... Every partner you've had, you just have a terrible fucking streak, man.
I know. You should use that as an excuse to demote me, sir.
Sorry, no can do. You're one of our finest.
I tried.
I hope you're doing okay.
My back is in pain. I hope so. I don't
Well,
know.
considering I recognize his voice, I can't see his face, I can't see your faces. I think I'm okay.
Yeah. Better than that.
Can I get another look at you?
want
See if
another
there's
crystal.
anything changed? Because if there is, I might have to actually study you.
Are you trying to study my guardsman?
Please be careful when you touch me.
Happening to him? If there's
I'll be
something
fine.
really
Trust me.
happening to him, we need to study to
I
see
hope so.
if we can actually help him.
Damon, do you need another crystal?
I mean,
I know
too
of
bad
his
right now.
condition. If he wishes to,
If you say
you
so,
can
but
do
if
another
it gets
investigation.
worse, you take a crystal.
Yeah, I think I have one on me.
Good.
If not, I have one on me as well.
I guess I'll be going with that for just a moment.
Go ahead, oh god.
One moment.
Oh, I think that's a new face you haven't seen yet, sir.
I've seen Nephis.
Oh, this is
All right.
Nephis.
It's hard to know
He's
who
a
you
healer.
have met. Well, he's with the guard as well.
Oh, Nephis.
Yes, I know. That was one of the things I did do before I was kidnapped.
Thank the gods.
Trish, have you
Yes,
forgotten?
I saw them strike a dude with lightning that one time. Hello.
It's hard to keep track of who has met Kai and who hasn't since he's been gone for so long.
You were taken.
That is fair enough.
I saw you. You were taken by
Maybe
It's supposed to be accompanying me, if I'm being honest. I don't expect any big problems, so...
through that whole ordeal and
You all
managed to get
feel
back
free to split into pairs and continue walking around. I'm gonna go do some solo scouting.
Understood, sir.
Actually, wait, speaking of which is Durdley here.
That's cheating. He can't just disappear like that.
Okay, Durdley is here. Okay.
He can and he did.
Well, time to...
Yeah.
And you want to know something?
That's Red Wall people over there. Red Wall guard.
No.
Yeah, I know some of those
people here.
I can disappear too.
Think a little bit.
Here in a minute.
Throws a smoke
As
bomb.
if there was a break or something. Obviously, it was just, you know, a single night, but, you know.
I mean, yeah, it would make sense.
I think.
Hello.
I mean, you just might as well just decide to like couple counseling at that point. Magic is basically like a couple counseling.
You missed it. You missed it,
You still
Trish.
need those my account or?
I was there when you gave it. You don't need to give it again.
Okay, well, I mean it wasn't full in depth. I don't know if you want a full in depth detail or just a.
That's fine enough. I trust you. I mean, Eugene.
I mean,
Eugene's
I'm not
kind
going
of
to
a
back
mess.
down from being an asshole to Eugene because I never was an asshole. I'm just being straight with him.
The only thing that
I don't
was a
pick
little
favorites.
is like ripping up the card, but that's like a very minor thing to be honest. We gave it to him. We could
It's
destroy
forgery.
it.
It's illegal.
We gave it to him, and like Kai explained, it's a Eugene thing. It's what we use to semi-control him. Because Eugene is
Special.
Special.
Special's a very good
I
word
hear
for
this
him,
a
yes.
lot, and it just sounds like it.
Strong.
He seems more like a manipulative sociopath.
well, that's why we manipulate him in return. So I try to be his friend, so we can try to keep him in line as best we can. Because he's, you say that as a joke, but he is incredibly strong.
Oh, I am well aware of this fact, yes.
Yeah, so
Like,
if he
especially
wants to
during the
use his
day when the
strength
sun
here,
hits,
ain't gonna be
like,
nothing done.
peak, the guy could, like, punch a hole through. Yes. So.
Oh, yo, hold on. Is there another fight going on?
Oh, here it is, round two, baby. Let's see if Oz
hi.
can win again.
A second challenger approaches.
Did you get taller again? Could have swore you were shorter than me.
No. That's something.
No,
I'm
pretty sure. No, like I'm almost.
Hey, Wad.
What?
Is Wad? What's wrong?
Marbles.
Hello. Choose a marble. What marble would you like?
Yes.
Well, listen, I don't really know all the shticks of how to control him, but listen, if he gets out of control and I'm there, I'm the one dealing with it, then it's like, I'm dealing with it my way.
As long as you try to de-escalate first, if that doesn't work, then yes, you arrest them.
Gotta watch out. You got an echo. There you go.
But he seems to be in an escalation mood when it comes to me at the moment, so...
Yeah.
I'm just not really talking to him.
Yeah, it's best to stay away from him for the time being until we can try to get the whole decapitation thing taken care of. In the meantime, he's just going to go around just continue saying fuck the Redwall Guard and all that.
He's using that against everyone, yet he was fully down for the idea as soon as Victor brought it up.
I wouldn't be surprised. He has a I can never die kind of thought in his head.
Cookie.
Oh, one day that'll change.
Cookie.
Keeps up like that. Not to my own hands.
Don't waste. Wasting food is very bad.
Damn.
Also, I could have swore you were shorter than me. Like I almost distinctly remember this.
Height is just a
Like,
height, you know, it's not really...
Let's see.
I'm a growing woman.
Trisk, you have some growing to do then.
It's bad enough
tease
Dusk
my friend,
has
you know
been
that.
making those jokes. Oh, you can't be a high elf because you're a low elf.
I was about to say, are you a wood elf? Because that would really suck. I don't think you get any taller.
It's Fletcher. I've heard reports of people, like a large group going into the
Maybe a
swamp.
high elf. Yeah,
So
give
I
it
am
1,000 years or
currently
so
on
and
the
you'll
wall.
probably be up there.
Do not worry. Do not worry about the group in the swamp. I have reconvened with them.
Yeah.
There's already a guard there. They simply didn't have
yeah.
the stepping stone to inform everyone, so it is under control.
Oh my god.
Understood.
Wait. Are we having this conversation again? I distinctly.
Damn, you did a whole foot, not an inch.
I meant to make him taller. I made them shorter.
They kind of shrunk me a little bit. Why are you looking down like me? Like what way? Why are you using this? Why?
I'm shrinking you more. I'm shrinking
Why?
you more.
Why? Why? Why?
There we go.
Why?
Now you're
Maybe I'll make you teeny tiny. You know what? I'm gonna make you teeny tiny. Here we go.
No, why? No, stop this! Come on! No, why? Stop! Come on!
You secretly want to be shorter.
It's just,
It's not anything you like.
Great. If the magic's working, doesn't that mean you secretly want to be shorter? It's not like you saying no is not working, or else it
No, like,
you want to be shorter.
no, I don't want to be short. What are you talking about? Like, can you like make me larger again?
How long is what going to last for?
Please?
You want to be
Oh god damn it! I didn't mean to say that fucking word. Why did I say that? Ugh!
making you giant.
I believe your observation was right, Dr. Fellow, because this was also experienced.
There we go.
Shrink!
Oh, wait, yeah,
Shrink!
Wait, shit, hold up.
Well, at least I'm not a low elf anymore, I guess.
Yeah, congrats, you're now a big elf.
Hey, stop that.
Shrink.
I wouldn't quite call you high though. Wait, hold on. We can make you high. We can get you in that. We can get you in the right mindset. Here you go, Trish.
This doesn't feel right.
I'm not drinking. That's malice, isn't it?
No, it's not malice.
Whoa.
What is it?
You know what it is.
Potent shit.
I'm not drinking here. If the mayor found me drunk in Red Ball.
No, it's not. It's not alcohol.
How long?
Okay, what is
Going
it?
to be like this?
The thick smell of weed.
Don't know, but
Is that
slowly wafts from the bottle.
Is that wizard weed?
That bottle's open. It's just.
It's a crossbreed of the highest quality weed and the highest quality wizard weed I could grow when I was an Aether guy.
No, that would be even worse if Kai. No! Do you know how much trouble I would get in with the mayor and Kai if I get. No, it won't! They would probably pull me all the way up to that and throw me. Wow, I can't believe they shrunk you too.
Two things. Either one, you will be on a very good trip. Or two, you will be on a very bad trip. We will have to wait and see which. Trisk, do it, Trisk.
No. I need to be responsible, especially since.
Well, I would cast a spell on you, but. Yeah.
What, to make me normal size again? That would be great.
These guys are still taller than I am. I got shrunk halfway.
Remember this kind of thing.
Look.
You know, out of all the times that you haven't followed my orders, I kind of want to punt you right now.
I failed to stop them.
Like, I really want to punt you like a couple of feet away and keep doing that until you finally learn to obey orders. I have a better poison game than you, and keep in mind that I ingest poisons for immunity.
What about paralyzing agents?
Look,
potion.
Look, I'm only immune to the poisons that I regularly ingest, but it also makes me fairly resistant to other poisons. But even if that happens,
What about the other two?
I have stronger poisons that I can. You have to eat sometime. All I have to do is just. All I have to do is poison all the foods you like, and let's see how much fun you have.
There's so much. There's so much food I like, bro.
Yeah, and I'll just poison it all.
Alright.
And then set it in front of you.
We have to basically turn this into like a barbell. Alright, you got this.
No, you know what I would do? I would throw you in a cell and leave you in there for a day without any food.
You are a bully.
And then unlock the cell, and then lay out all the food in front of you, and tell you that one of them is poisoned. And see if you find it.
Can I lift it up?
Hold on a second.
I can't believe I said it. I can't believe I said that with you.
Great.
It makes it worse because you asked me to do something for you as well.
God damn it! You... One of these days, I will be good with this. You know what? It's fine. This is practice. It's better to owe you favors than some other asshole Fae.
Exactly. Practice for the future.
Muscle magic, baby! Come on, Wade! You got this! Yes! Wade!
Nice.
Let's go!
Let's go. I don't know why the hell you didn't turn back to normal, but you know what?
Pretty fucking sick.
Do you have magic to do that? Because that would be great.
He needs heavier weights.
No.
It seems flexing also does it.
Heavier weights. I can't even.
Wait, try to lift him up. You could do this. Lift Nephis.
Oh, yeah.
Now lift an emphasis up, it should work.
It should totally work.
I can't. I can't do that.
You can. You lifted this up while this is magically infused. You can lift him up.
We believe.
I don't think I can.
We believe in you, Wade. We believe. Do it.
I mean,
do it.
I'm gonna get squashed.
Wade.
There's no.
Come on.
There's no way I can do it.
Oh, it just got punted.
You went fly. You went that way.
You went skadoosh.
Make me normal again.
No, you have to lift. You have to lift if you want to. You have to lift if you want to grow.
You're gonna make me into a little 10.
Blossom, you have to lift if you want to grow.
Nephis,
Yo, it's a little.
can you turn me back to normal?
Your muscles and lift.
Shrink.
No.
I can try
Come
to
on.
fix this.
Oh, there we go.
I'm sure it's
Okay,
just
there
a
we go.
simple
Now I'm gonna
thing.
get away from you before you change me again.
Oh my god, they just got fucking lost.
Hey!
Man. Should we like
I'm gonna
do
try to
something or should we let this play out?
I tried
This
and
is
they
some of the
couldn't.
funniest shit. This is some of the fun. I'm so glad to be out of prison.
I mean,
now.
what? Magical battery? Would that be what it was?
Yes.
Maybe. Anywho, time to go back to making my way around.
Really
So many
cool
people to
lava
see
sword
after
I
being in
had.
that bag.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah, and you remember all the dead people in town, yeah?
Anywho.
I knew it was like one dead person. Maybe?
Yeah.
No, there was like four.
Yeah. That was because of that.
Blossom, come here.
Just kind of possessing you while I was asleep. And,
Does really protect, you know, that.
It doesn't, no.
Hey.
No plan on getting hit in the first place. Hey, can you what?
I was saying, are you ticklish? Are you
Don't worry about it.
I mean, it looks like tough as steel anyway, so you know he's probably fine. You just gotta firm up those abs, and then they'll just repair.
It just takes one thrust, and then you know.
Yeah, I know.
My whole thing is usually not getting hit.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I guess that's fair.
I mean, that is a valid thing. Trading armor for mobility so you don't get hit.
Yeah, I know.
Just
That is true.
means when you get hit, it really, really sucks though. So you gotta be really nimble to do that.
Since most of your armor is leather.
Leather with some armor bits to it, like with on my chest and stuff.
What is that running around? It's so small, I can't tell. It has a badge.
Oh.
Who is that?
And they are now quite literally attacking.
I think that was the person shrinking people.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They shrink the skeleton and now going for ankles.
Yeah, let's see.
They're out for blood. Oh, there's no.
Well, troublemaker! Oh, seems you heard it.
Yes.
Where'd they go?
Get him off!
Now, come on, get off them.
I was about to just come see you. You'll have to hit him with Valerie's Noir, yeah? Oh, hey, you're small.
Come on.
Like, you're running back home.
Is obviously Julius.
Tiny. Them and another wizard has been shrinking everyone down. I got shrunk down at one point.
You got shrunk too.
Not that.
So it is.
Half my size.
Nah, I'm normal.
Oh, my mistake.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm sure you don't need any help getting larger then.
The world pro. What happened?
Oh, I said then you don't have any reason to get larger then. Since this is normal for you.
I don't.
I think Damien is going to come and question Joel about the sword, though.
Vampire growth spurts.
Because
Study more likely.
something about Triss got it from a mission that told David or some bullshit, and a lot of shit was thrown all
Did
over.
you find that in the water?
I did.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, fuck if I know.
Oh god, it's interrupting before.
Keep causing trouble.
Stop.
Hey.
Honestly, should have expected it to be cursed considering where we pulled it from.
I mean, yeah, I feel responsible considering I didn't get it checked.
Was it found?
It was found in.
I got something for you. Your birthday present to
I would love to know.
What?
It's fine.
Yes.
Next time you find
It was
any kind
found in a
of
place
weapons or
where it was
armor or
flooded,
anything,
and
just ask me to see if it's fixed or something.
like you were walking.
Yes. In hindsight, I should have done that. I know. Thank you.
I put you in the jar.
No, I'm just saying it for the future. I'm not blaming you
Yes,
for anything.
I know. I fucked up and I should have done that. I totally understand. Trust me, I know more. Considering not only did I be the one that fucked that up, but I also fucked up the trap and almost killed 2 people. I totally understand.
No, like I scooped you. I scooped. I went scoop.
Trust me, I know not to make that mistake again.
There he goes.
No, I'm not blind.
Oh, that hurt. I feel like I got hit by the whole thing.
Was going around using a shrink or gross a bunch of people and altering a bunch of things. Finalizing with making themselves super tiny with a wooden club and striking everybody in the ankle.
Interesting.
So,
Sounds like
let's just
Redwall.
say, yeah, let's just say that did happen.
Commander?
A couple of us were tall or small. Then they went into the training ground. Blossom made them small. And then I think your brother didn't really like that.
Just them or
Where the fuck are Tommy and Fang and you?
Tommy was over there, but it's been resolved.
Tommy was over there.
Oh, I know. I'm talking about I need to beat someone up.
Something serious.
I don't know where Fang is.
Crucible, I might need some assistance at the dungeon in the swamp. The Daedra Sorcerer is back.
I'll be there.
Here's
how this is going to work.
Do you need my help?
I've already been told about this. You all stay here. I'm dealing with this.
Yes, sir.
I will not say no to extra swords. Whoever wishes to help with these,
I am on
we're
my
staying
way.
here.
I will deal with it. Everyone else of Redwall Guard nature, stay in Redwall and keep an eye on things.
See?
If you want, set up a perimeter at the wall, but nothing more.
Got it. Oh, come on.
What is he doing?
Hey, Trish, what's going on with the captain? Have they run off saying they got to sort something?
Son.
Heads up, we got people heading into the swamps because they can. They just can. They just can.
Advise them against it. Try to have them wait at the wall.
I mean,
All right.
It's the
Looks like
chaotic
this is
group.
gonna evolve. Try your best.
Try to whoever's at the
Stay
wall.
at the
Try
wall.
to deter them.
Nobody has fixed me. Than usual.
Please don't go beyond the wall.
I'm not going.
Okay. I'm making sure the others are not getting me.
This is Triss. I am at the wall, and I am going to ensure that no one else comes through the wall.
Well, that would explain why I haven't been able to hear anything on the comms.
Flesher, do me a favor. Stay on the bottom ground. If anyone tries to come in and go through the wall, do your wall thing. If I need to call you up to guard the wall, run up here when I call you for you, okay?
That's what it is.
Dangerous source. Finally, some information. Okay.
Our orders are to stay at the wall. No one else other than this.
I understand through the Sending Stone, it's at the dungeon, at the Mage's Trial.
That's correct.
How far is that? Never been there. Well,
Pretty much all the way on the other side of the swamp.
The keep.
Past the...
Oh, the other side of the swamp was the keep. With the,
that's what's known as, it's not the keep of, that's supposed to be the mage trials. Once upon a time, that's where the mages had their trials, but obviously with everything that's been going on, that hasn't really been doing. Okay, why is, nope, out.
Yeah, the mage trial recently.
No, they can guard
We need
the
to keep,
wall
what's going on? Fine.
So Aki-san, my Kai-san.
Regarding the wall, nothing more.
If no one's gonna fucking follow orders, god fucking damn it.
Betrayed? What?
I see.
Where's he's getting the shit beat out of him already.
I don't know, you gotta ask them.
Yeah, it is surprising people don't do it more often, but yeah, the arena is like, it has a death ward placed on it too, so if you die in the arena and get thrown out of it, like, you come back to life.
He called me Ashia.
And then,
Damn.
whatever.
People always forget that. It is part of the arena.
It's not like they sound super similar and one letter separates them.
What?
You stay, if you've been here long enough like me, just know stuff like that.
I mean, I've never really end up fighting.
I got no magic, so. Yes. Matilda, how are you doing? Lovely.
Emily said I was an action figure.
That's great.
The ghost places. The ghost places, they don't exist.
I need to study them.
The voices.
Like this is the wrong universe.
That's Damien. He's on the beach right now. I know our god Captain Damon also bathed in the blood at the Daedric stronghold.
Ring the bell! Ding, 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 ding.
In terms of anyone else, I would have to double check.
You keep claiming
Also, I
who is
don't
with that group?
You're not supposed to pick up on that, so they don't exist.
Oh. He might be so I feel like the joking around here has something to do with dungeon dragons.
I'm kind of okay.
I actually came over here to
He wants a round.
I'm a good archer.
Being actually taller isn't better than being smaller, though.
Everything expanding. It's the non-racist. That's how I do it. Or shrinking.
We have this.
Dragon. I have the dragon scared.
See a fucking dragon skills.
I suppose if it helps you fish.
That is new. I've never seen a half human, half bee before. Jesus.
Now I have some extra.
I am into big.
Sweet.
And he has wings, apparently.
No, just in the name.
I say take care of me before I come here.
What you say?
Not the bees. Perhaps both.
I can't tell if
The
I find it
bees?
Hello?
You say both.
He's not actually beastkin, is he?
I have chaos affinity. I can make chaos
It's not a bees kin, it's more like an insect kin.
Not the bees.
Oh dear.
No, yeah, something like that.
What if I'm deathly allergic to specifically chaos?
That explains the honey.
But they always smell like that.
No, he actually made puddles of honey earlier.
The shiny windows.
I see.
Cast it before.
It seems you've now been hit with the reversible effect. Right.
Oh yeah, like 10 times bigger now.
Lights magic.
I honestly could just throw Trish into the guardhouse if I wanted to.
Some kind of smoke.
Just grab you. Right to your head with his helmet.
These are like sticks now.
See me like to fight as well, eh?
He's gonna pick you up, flip you onto the side, and just like right onto his knee. Oh. Oh.
Damn, he just banged him.
I believe that's enough, you two.
Throw him down the well.
So says it. So says the healer. Eh?
Grabbing you by the hood.
Alright, Oz, I think that's about it.
He's gonna make you choose.
I am taller now.
Black and yellow armored guy. He's apparently half beaten. Oh no.
He's gonna just
Go
punch you
on,
right
throw
in the stomach
him
again.
That means I can reach more things.
Alright, if you'll excuse me. I think we're done here.
Ding,
You're so big.
Yes? Oz, if you're still looking for a fight, I'm more than willing to give it to you, but by all means, let's not pummel the civilians, yes?
I left before she could shrink.
Let's get him out of the arena so he
You have so much fun with that, though.
Fun thing about the arena, the minute you walk outside of it, it heals your wounds, so...
Good work.
Hello. Have you seen the way? Have you guys seen the way? She's a fish lady.
Oh yeah.
Oh, her, yes.
Someone said they ran some in the storm, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, once I walk to the ring, you should feel all better.
Yeah.
Going to the swamp. Is there a DM I can talk about going after Moe? No, they went a long time ago.
Damn, I don't never fight that. Jesus, I'm all like...
Probably in the middle of something.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Hello, Redwall Guard, emergency. My friend, my caretaker, that keeps me safe from all the dumb things I do.
Yeah.
Just turned small and ran into the swamps. I don't know if they were alone.
Okay, well, can you not do anything dumb for like 10 minutes?
What if they're dying?
There's almost the entire Redwall Guard in the swamps right now. They're likely not going to die. They're going to be perfectly safe with the Redwall Guard. No one is going to let them die.
Scary fighter, right?
Thank you. Oh no, Neve, where are you going?
Use that to your advantage. You're light on your feet. You can get under bigger targets like me. Go for the legs, which are very important.
You got eaten by a snake.
Hello, Trish.
Right, I'll keep that in mind.
Yes, yeah. When you fight, always think about the enemy. What they can do.
Look, I'm already frustrated with the fact that you've never followed orders. And now no one is following any orders from anybody right now. Damien was supposed to stay here and be in charge. I want you to follow orders.
Well, follow what orders? You didn't give it to me. You just said.
Just in general,
orders.
like I'm so tired of trying to give you orders and that you keep or you're disruptive during fucking training like you were today, or any number of things that you keep screwing up on purpose.
Is it a weird or cute?
And being an asshole
I'm not
in
doing it
general.
on purpose. So, like, most of them are accidents.
Cool or cute? Both good positive words.
But sorry, what'd you say, Tommy?
Yeah, he kind of said, and I quote, "Tommy guard this area, I'm guarding the beach," and ran off.
Well, that's great. Right after I said that I was doing that, but okay. Alright. Great communication.
Do you want us to do it?
Yep.
Here, small, but take.
Here comes Blossom.
Butter skin we use for long travel. Seems okay.
Okay. Awesome.
I think it's the right step forward.
What happened? Usually she runs from that way, from the. You know, something crazy happened.
It's not the first time I fought. I fought another big person. Tama, yeah.
Oh yeah, Tama tried attacking the
Hello.
Hello.
Is there anything going on the beach? We saw you like running away from there.
I mean,
Oh, at the swamp, you mean? We're just guarding the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much the entire Red Wall Guard is guarding the wall. So that basically means if the Daedra wanted to pull us away and attack here, we don't have anything to help bolster the defenses here. So that's fantastic.
I am bigger and stronger than them now, probably for the next
So we just kind of have
to
to hope the Daedra do not do what they have done in the past, which is come through the Nexus when they're attacking from the swamps. Yes, I am. Hi. My name is Tris. I'm with the squad lead with the Red Wall Guard. How can I help you? Oh.
I would like to get in contact with the commander of y'all's guardsmen.
He's currently busy.
Dr. Matter.
He's.
When he's not busy, can you let him know that Matilda Thorne is in need of his... thank you.
We will, Matilda.
I will let him know. Please be patient because he's been gone for a while, so he's probably going to be caught up in a lot of business.
No, I'm very patient. It's just something like a serious matter because one of the guardsmen I'm thinking is like really serious, and I need to get some documents from him.
Referring to Damien, the one with our lovely horn growing out of his head.
Alright, understood.
Mm-hmm. We already tried. Victor already tried. There's nothing they can do. It's just a curse.
It wouldn't probably hurt to have a healer take a look, even though Damien has been completely resisting having healers look at him.
Sit down. I asked him to come to me a couple of times, and I've like investigated on him.
Sorry, Damien or Damon?
I feel like
because they both have stuff going on.
Damon. The dude,
Damon, okay.
The dude that has the horn on the left side of his head.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want me to yell at him to go and see you? Because I could do that, and then he gets mad.
Yeah.
Let me explain first, because I have a feeling that this is spreading to a lot of the guardsmen that has been in the blood pit. And if it's that, we need to get people contaminated first before we see
it doesn't spread is because it's like
things are fine. Whatever was appearing isn't appearing anymore with my presence, and not only that, but everyone is together and
some
safe.
Type of sorry, they're talking in my ear. I'm getting confused with what I'm saying.
No, you're good.
But he did something, got cursed. It doesn't spread or anything. That's why he's allowed out in the open. That's what Victor at least said.
Okay.
So that was really good.
Yeah, because I wanna make sure that we get to the bottom of this, and if there's something that has to be done with the pit that they've been to, it has to be fixed. You know what I mean? Because if they get changed, because he has something growing inside of him that's transforming him into something that we don't know what it is. Yeah. Transforming his appearance because his eyes are changing colors. They're changing into a huge shift eye on his right side of his face. And then there's a horn that I've seen. And I've tried investigating to see if there's any more horns that are growing on him. There isn't. That's the only horn that has been appeared, to my knowledge.
I mean, it is useful.
Yeah, just being mean. How goodness.
Hmm.
Yeah, you could just be like.
And if there's another person that's also having issues, I would also like to talk to them too about it and probably do a little bit more investigating on them too.
Was it? It works every time.
I believe he's the only one having issues now because Damien got cured. That's all I can say.
I honestly don't think he's cured. I think it's just
been
treated.
Like you weren't there. He's cured fully.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, so he's cured fully, then that's fine. But yeah,
he could use magic again. He could do everything without crystals being.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you get a chance, let me get them to talk to me when you can.
All right. We'll let him know when we see him.
Time to yell at Atlas. Okay, Damien. Why did they pick the same name? Why do you guys pick the same name?
I have no idea that happened.
Be mad at the mothers.
Well, I mean, he's right here now.
You see the healer, Matilda.
I did already.
She wants to see you again.
Many more sessions.
Yeah, that's a plan that I have, ma'am. Thank you, Mom.
You promise?
I honestly forgot your name. Do you mind if you can...
I'd give you a
I don't like
just kill me.
Yeah, me neither.
Just kill me.
No.
If I don't see that you're going every single day, if I don't
Sorry, if I can't get out of this easy,
or they find out anything,
neither can you.
I have no idea what was the last thing you said, but okay.
And normally I would say I would kill you if you kill me, but let's be honest,
that you're going to these appointments.
that's not gonna, death is probably not gonna be something that would get me out of my responsibilities. Mayor would probably find some way of resurrecting me and promote me anyway.
I go back to the swamp and do gravity shit because I learned how to do it, and I like doing this because it's fun.
You and your fancy magic.
This fancy magic, I learned it all by myself. Hi.
Hi, Kai.
Hello, Kai.
Coward wouldn't fucking show himself the moment I got
Sounds
there.
about right.
Yeah, that's usually how they are.
By the way, when I ran into him, I guess I should have brought that in the report. There was a lot of shit that kind of happened. He, A, mentioned something about my arm, and 2, told me to ask him, like, when I asked who he was, he asked me to, or he told me to ask Alwyn.
Yeah, he also, from what I heard from Eugene, was asking for me and Alwyn, so...
It's not real. It's just the same thing.
So it looks like
When he
he's...
shows himself, I'll take care of him.
So it sounds like he's just targeting the high-level people. Perfect, awesome. He can't control me through my arm,
He
right?
might have something personal with us. To be fair, me and Alwyn and Damien have all fucked up the Daedra a considerable amount.
Thought it would be cool if you gather more.
Nice floating show. Want to teach me how to do that?
Captain's our floating disc.
I'll just ask Alwyn to teach me.
Also, we need to be careful about having everyone in the swamp, because if the Daedra decided to do a trick and drag us all in the swamps and then have
just put some people on the wall.
That's what I was trying to do. I went to the wall and I had like 4 people with me, and I tried to tell them, "Hey, go back to Redwall," and I was told no. No one ever listens to my orders or listens to me in general.
Were they guards or were they people?
Well, there's one. I don't know if they count as Inquisitor or Guard.
Inquisitor, but I'm there everywhere.
Fine.
By technicality, Blossom is an Inquisitor. They are not one of the Guardsmen, so...
Well, I'm technically both. I didn't know if they were both.
No, they're not.
She just likes to hang around.
Yeah.
It was magic, boss.
Told her,
By the void.
you know, hey, have the other guards go back to Redwall. We've got the wall. And I was specifically said, no, we're basically that we're staying at the wall.
I can't tell another
Well,
captain
who
to
else
go.
said
There
that?
was another captain.
That was the squad lead. And Krem, you should have also known not to have everyone on the wall.
Indeed.
Fair enough.
I said
Small
station
training.
some people on there, not everyone.
Just small training required.
I see.
We put everyone on the wall. Who's here to stop anything that happens?
I have learned today I can get paid to be beaten. So if you need a training dumping, pay me.
Yeah, what is that?
That's...
No, Australia.
The steel kind of slowly kind of radiates like a red.
You can't do what I can do.
But yeah, it was fine this time, but what if the Daedra did do something like that? We need to make sure we are mindful of that in the future, so that's all I'm saying. It's fine.
Everyone is returning inside of the walls. Closing them as soon as they get right on in. Are you still out there, or are we missing something?
Nope. Everyone should be coming on their way back. I'm already back in Redwall.
Understood. I'll bring them all right back in, and we'll settle this down as being closed.
Someone just ran
No
back.
one gave Crucible a sending stone, by the way, so they couldn't.
No,
tell us
they should
when
have
they
got
went in
one. I
there.
gave them the badge and the sending stone. I did that when they did their.
Said they didn't have one, so they probably misplaced it somewhere. Either way,
Yeah.
Because that's what I've done with all the 8 guards that I've recruited. Is here's your badge, here's your sending stone.
I like this guy. Alright.
give me Mr. He's giving me like Mr. Smiley vibes, or no?
It wore off.
How's the healer's guild?
I stole his seat. My seat now.
That's good.
It is.
Well, in Commander, I'm going to see if I can do a couple of incursions at Aether real quick. And
We had one runner run them back into the fog alone. I'm gonna have to go after them and find them.
who was it? If you know.
What it is, right?
I believe I've only fought with them once back at your place. A horned individual who can transform.
I'm just happy you got it.
Crucible.
Heavy in armor. Red horned.
Crucible.
That's Crucible. Do you have any other guard, or is it just you on the wall?
It's just a few of us right now on the wall. Give me a moment.
One of you go out there and try and get them back. Things turn sour, retreat to the wall immediately.
Understood. I will do it.
As an update, because I realized you guys didn't hear what I said. Somebody ran back into the swamp. It's the lightning elemental person. They sprinted back into the swamp. I'm trying to find them right now.
Crucible isn't lightning elemental, so this would be someone else.
I don't have time.
Crucible is nature and
Crucible was
growth.
the one that said that.
Yeah.
That was their voice through the
Oh,
stuff.
okay. So basically one person ran in and then another person ran in. Lovely. Okay.
Crucible's chasing after them. Torch should have sent one man after them, and then they have 2 men on the wall. If things turn south, they'll let us know. Otherwise, it should be handled.
Crucible is new. I've been.
Commander?
They've had a couple of.
Be careful, there's a free for
Is there anything else you need from me today? I think I might need I need some time to think about something.
You're ridiculous.
No, I can take care of anything that comes up.
Oh, I figured out why I sleep so long now. I'm
Sorry again for my actions, but I got a lot of my money.
Where's the ear?
Steel yourself and be ready by tomorrow. That is all I ask.
But the ears are different. Nice guys might have this.
If you heard me.
You're impossible. You're impossible.
I am amazing.
My kick me.
Kick his ass!
You still need some?
Right. Wow.
You kicked me.
I'm gonna be honest, while you were gone, I kind of learned the frustrations that you have to deal with. I've gained some confidence a little bit, having to lead that mission in the swamp to try to get the cat kidnapper. Took a hit to that a little bit, but like, it's just like I can't get anyone.
Trumps all. Once you have proven yourself, and once you have gained more experience in leading,
Take your time, it's fine.
things will change. But it takes time. People did not take me seriously either at the beginning. But I made them respect me, and now I am widely well known and respected.
No, no.
I don't respect you. I hate you. I'm joking.
Lightning strike. No, I'm joking.
I'll let you care how to shine.
I just wish that was a little bit like. Wayne has such a hard time following orders, and one of these days I'm worried that I'm going to give an order that he's going to ignore and it's going to cost him his life.
Hey, be advised, we got Eugene and another one, going past the wall.
A little bit stronger than what you are today.
Claiming they can do whatever they want.
Technically, they can go into the wall, into the danger.
Nope, they're in the
That is
swamp.
their own.
They went past the
Yes,
gate.
I know. They can go into the swamp. They just fully realize that they might die and the dangers of it. So,
oh, they're aware.
Keep with my commands. The two that are already in there, you can stay in there. If things go south, return to the wall. Can hold formation.
Just be aware, Kai, if they get in trouble, they're gonna start calling you.
That's completely acceptable.
Come on your feet. Of course. Being tied is all part
I gave Eugene a personal sending stone.
They seems to be determined to go into the swamp. Can I go with them?
Are you one of the two on the walls?
Yes.
No. There should be two on the walls and two already in the swamp. Hold formation. More people go in. That is on them. If things go south, fall back to the wall. That is it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. We can't stop people from going into the swamps, but we can be prepared for it.
I like the swamps. It's nice and calm. Besides from like danger and shit.
Honestly, I was looking to vent some frustrations on something with some beating up that Daedra, but
Out of the arena, so your wounds.
anytime I show up, he just hides. So
There you go. My apologies. I don't know how to. Black goo. Oh. Hey, get it out of your system. There you go. That's just weakness leaving the body.
I'm gonna do a quick scout of Redwall.
All right, you and your little invisible trick.
It's okay. In and out. Breathe.
It's fun.
Slowly. There you go. No. I don't think that would be a good idea.
Oh yeah, I did forget to bring up the whole Matilda thing. I'll do that when he gets back.
No, not handsome. An idiot,
Or if he doesn't come back, then I'll just...
but not handsome.
Just write him a letter.
Yeah.
You and then throws you right back on the ground. Just like right on top of him.
I'm worried about myself too.
It's part of the guard responsibility to make sure all of you are able and prepared to defend yourself. So by all means, the spas I like
Dang!
to do are instructor-based,
Fucking fire wizard over there.
such as yourself.
New challenger.
Sure, I would love to, but by all means, you should catch your breath first, in and out. Maybe get a drink. Do you want? Here, I have water, and I have. Oh, do you smoke? Do you like? I see.
Do not give them.
I heard it.
Don't give them the special thing.
She was just.
Here, some water. No? I see. What do you like to drink then?
Sadness.
Oh,
Pulls out a book.
I've heard it.
Opens it up.
Oh shit.
It is so the most. It's not Moby Dick. It is so the most depressing sad writing you've ever read, though.
No, I'll take that. I was distracted a little bit.
So,
yeah, I found
what
this
the
when I
hell
was,
is happening in the
I
swamp?
found this when I was Nexus rouletting.
Daedra, sorcerer, disappeared by the time we got there, so we have no idea what they were trying to do.
Oh. How fun.
It's never fun when dealing with the Daedra, so... But at the very least, they weren't there, there wasn't any trouble, we didn't have to fight anything, so...
Magic, yes.
Well, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
For the day.
Alrighty.
Chill in my bed. Yeah.
Alrighty. I'll see you later.
Lovely.
Goodbye.
Becomes smoother.
Jesus Christ, Blossom. I still don't know who that is. I just heard some people say that name one time when they were pissed, so I just say it myself now.
I don't know what to do with Eugene.
Good.
He's gonna get himself killed for no reason.
Yeah, most likely.
As I said, my name is Tommy. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm a member of this guard and the guard in Aether. I'm also a mercenary. I'm a member of... I was a member of the Dominion, which was a different mercenary group, not around anymore. I was also in the Aether Guard, not this, the new one, the older one. I've been in a lot of different groups.
Fair enough. I've traveled the world, learned stories, and taken many different masters.
I have also traveled the world in the Seven Seas.
I have a friend that has quite a few minions, as he likes to call them, under his control. So something akin to that. Like a
I was making a joke.
I don't know, I just fly wherever I go. I am not really someone that's remember the names of the countries or things like this.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, it's a bard song in my world. I've traveled the world in the Seven Seas.
I don't teleport. I don't know how to do that.
Oh my god.
Yes, me too.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was looking for that feller in the red jacket. Somebody told me his name's Kai, and he's gonna be, doing stuff lately.
He's out in patrol. You're gonna have to just hunt for him. Best thing I can suggest is getting on the top and look for him on either side, because he might be on that side now, but he might pop over here or vice versa. So that would be the best way to look for him.
Well, I was just gonna see if it needs anything for the guards and all that. Jackson just told me that Victor's not the person to go to knows more, possibly.
Appreciate the compliment, but by all means, I don't.
I mean, usually, but he's not here today, so Kai would be the person to speak to about that kind of thing.
Alright, so where's that horse again?
Personally, I'm not even offered though. It's a horse.
Or a guard. At best,
Just going around.
I'm pretty sure I signed up for the militia way back when.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm so hungry as I could eat a horse.
I am now.
The tavern would have some food that would be acceptable for eating. That horse maybe has an owner.
Yeah, it's that horse is with Jim.
More effective with.
Why are you looking for Emily?
Never switched from blue.
She makes Miss good food.
She does not make good food. I would not. If you've been eating her food, I would highly recommend not. You're gonna get sick.
I've eaten lots of her food. She puts extra poison in it for me.
I can't really judge since I kind of do the same thing sometimes. So okay, well, as long as you enjoy it, I think I seen her over there, near the Heroes Building. I've seen like a big thing of pink, which she usually wears. So
she got a nice new dress on today. It's big and poofy, you know?
Yeah,
I
I've seen it, and it's pink, so that's why I'm saying I think that was her, because I saw like a big poof of pink over there, so I'm assuming that was her. Because I don't know anyone that wears as much pink as she does.
Well, there's some sort of magical folks over there making people, you know, grow real big and shrink real small, and I don't think this town wants a giant snake, and I don't want to be, you know, small as a worm.
Then you can always go around.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to. All's right. I'm sorry to bother you. I'll leave you bees. You know, y'all need anything from me while I'm here?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
I don't think I need anything at the moment. Thank you.
All's right. Y'all have good days.
Something that you don't need to put any effort towards.
Here, I'm gonna hand you a wooden ball. And here, cantrips are great about one thing. They don't require, as from the tip, shaved ice starts falling.
Do you have any,
They don't require an affinity.
changes with your arm?
Nope.
Quite fun.
I've just been working on mana control while I was in jail.
Hi, sorry to bother again. Did you ever get an update?
Yes. He had to step away, but I will be talking to him and letting him know.
Master taught me in my old world.
Thank you.
I was working on mana control while I was in prison, so...
We did talk to Damon. Blossom made sure to make a very strong point of keeping his appointments and making sure he sees you on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be regular basis because I did check on him today. And the last time I checked on him was...
So we have
yesterday, I think, or whatever day that was. I'm just trying to make sure that there's nothing more growing or, you know, like, changing. Because if there is, then, yeah, I need to see him.
The only thing we know for sure is it's not contagious and it's not able to spread from one person to another. It seems to only have been contracted through them being very stupid and wading through a pool of blood for some dumbass reason. So it should be fine, but yeah. Well, as far as others not getting infected, as far as he goes, yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So.
Yeah, we don't want him to end like that over there by the guard's house.
Right behind you.
What's wrong with the guard's house?
I personally don't. This one.
We don't want him to end like that at the gravestone.
Oh,
we don't want
yeah.
him to be that.
Yeah, okay, the gravestone, yes, okay, got it.
One thing I would like to note, however, when I did study the case for Damon, I managed to extract something out of him, and since then he didn't show any sign of infecting others. Of course, we need to keep distances.
Well, what exactly did you extract? Because I wasn't notified about that. Or he didn't tell me.
It was an unknown affinity, something that nobody knew about, and they just didn't seem to like what I did, and they ended up destroying the proof. So I couldn't analyze it any further.
I can teach you this one. It's very
But we do have the theory that this factor was the cause of the infection.
forms around her.
So you said that you pulled something out of him.
Yes.
And the Daedra did not like that?
As bubbles.
They didn't. They destroyed the proof.
They destroyed it. Like, how did it, like, destroy it? Like, poof? Did it... Oh, poof?
They destroyed it, like, it blew up. Pretty much. It got completely shattered in pieces.
Did you feel any, like... Did you feel like any force, or like feel like any strong energy coming out of the poof? Did you like feel anything out of the ordinary when that happened?
No, actually, I put it on the table and then we examined Damon a little bit more, and when we turned back, it was destroyed.
Yes, Wayne.
Were all you looking at Damon?
We'll see about that. I would be very happy if you became normal.
What do you mean?
I mean, I would want you to become normal.
I thought I was normal, Trace.
You're never normal.
And I need to know more.
Sorry, having a flashback of the Archmage of Chaos.
So,
anyways,
I'm gonna start asking people to teach me more about magic.
Don't know.
Apparently, the Archmage is around.
I swear to God, I'll beat your ass.
Oh my God, it's Triss.
I'm sorry, but I...
Yo, how are you?
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hi. You're doing a lean. You're leaning.
Oh. Give me a moment.
This is how I can do that. Do it better.
Here we go.
Basically, no. Hey there.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
Your eye looks a little bit different.
Because, you know, with the whole you getting me back and everything, you know, I kind of lost my eye.
Ah, I see.
So the hat gave me a glass eye.
The chaos one is showing up, maybe.
Don't say that.
I fear. Yeah, well, these two over here said his name 3 times, so...
Oh, Eugene
I
also
don't...
kind of called into his sending stone, so if you're talking about Shane.
Oh... Oh,
Okay.
no. Oh, no.
You're an adult. You can take care of yourself.
But,
He never picks up, so...
Yeah.
I'm assuming Eugene... Go ahead.
I'm sorry. You both were talking first. It's fine.
No, go ahead. I think yours is going to be a more pleasant conversation.
I was just asking how they've been. It's been quite some time. The last time I saw you, you were in pieces. So, by all means, how are you doing now?
No longer in pieces. Mildly wanted to be in pieces for half a second. And then fell into a coma for a bit. So I've been fine.
I see. Yeah. Second question. Still fiancé? Are you married?
Matilda, one of the healers of the Healers Guild, wants to talk to you about Damon and his condition.
I will wait to be there. I hope I get an invitation.
We get a mediator. So what was your question?
I was going to say, did Eugene tell you about what happened the other day? I'm assuming.
With the beheading, you know, that I kind of overheard from a lot of other people. And
Yeah.
the fact that I really want to fucking just, you know, cave in the person's skull immensely.
understandable.
But even with me unconscious,
I've talked to Kai about it. We're going to be having a very strong conversation with the mayor, and there might be repercussions from this. So, because this is kind of not acceptable to do.
I'm very mindful.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
There's little things that the Rebel God that does.
Come now, your brother's free.
Yes, I spoke to Baxter to.
Smile upside down.
Oh, there was also everything that was just happening in the swamp.
How are you?
What happened in the swamp? Because I know the entire Red Wall Guard ran to the wall, and there wasn't any left to guard the town itself. Was there anything else that they did?
Running off to the wall as a possible danger sighting, which actually wasn't a danger sighting, I think it was just a ghost. And yelling at us to get out and all this other stuff, and the guy could probably give you a whole rundown detail. My brain's still a little fuzzy. But what is it? People threatening. Literally, I told them the most dangerous thing in the swamp right now is me shoving my cane up their ass.
And 40-something tallies.
Were they threatening to arrest you, or threatening what? Do you know what kind of threats they were making?
Tell them all my glorious victories.
Alright.
My shames.
Alright, I will talk to him and I will talk to other guards, because while things would have been closed off while we were dealing with a Daedra threat, we shouldn't be threatening people, and just politely told them, hey, it's closed, please wait until we deal with the situation kind of deal. So, because after we dealt with the situation, people could go into the swamps without issue, so...
It started with us just going into the swamp, just like other stuff, and just going as a group. Well, they had a guard with us, but they didn't have a sending stone, so they couldn't really tell.
I was told.
So, there's that issue. They got a sending stone though, so it's all fine. And then, the main trail thing was kind of spooky. There was I think the only threatening thing that happened there was the gelatinous cube that was cleaning the place. That was bad. But overreactions kind of happened, and I think someone thought there was a danger somewhere, and so it all got like all haywire.
Lightning with this.
Yeah.
And we were being yelled at to leave and threatened, and the guards also the guards trampling around everywhere and disturbing the grass and like littering with all the weapons. Ain't good at treatment. So the trees are live. It would be very nice for the Red Wall Guard to keep that in mind and be respectful.
Alright, thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Many people like that?
Okay. That being said, I did kill a salamander, and I'm going to use all of it, and then I'm going to give an offering back for letting me use the stuff.
I don't know what you mean.
Alright, sounds good. Sounds like I need to talk to some more people, so I will talk to you later, because it sounds like I have some more work to do. Paperwork.
You try to have a good day.
I will try, but trying to keep the Red Wall Guard in line is very fun in itself.
You need to speak with me.
Oh, never mind.
Yes. Yes, I do. Can we go?
I know he's pulled away again.
They were looking for her when he left the first time.
Yeah.
I see.
I told him that Matilda wanted all of that, so he actually went to look for her and couldn't find it. So,
I see.
But I'm calling it a night. I'm gonna go. I gotta write up a report because you were on the wall, right?
No, I was here with all of you.
That's right. Okay.
Remember? Yeah,
right.
No, it's fine. Fresh ideas. Torg was on the wall. Can probably
Okay.
You know, if you can
I
even
would
find him at this
imagine.
point.
Well, no, I think he already left. So I'm going to call it a night, and I'm going to have to talk to people tomorrow, and because apparently people were threatened and was rude when about not coming into the swamp. So I'm going to have to look into that. I love being the one that everyone comes to their complaints about. Yeah. You know, I made this joke, and I initially said this as a joke, not being serious, but I swear, the more I tell this joke, the more real it becomes that I am basically the internal affairs of the guard.
Sorry, but as much as the idea has...
It's part of the god, I guess.
Part of being a squad lead, I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll be like... See, eventually you'll dance like these people. It'll be fun. It'll be great. Yeah. Yeah. You know?
Not moving.
We're supposed to.
Nah. You're welcome. I'm Ari. Nice to meet you. I'm a pretty cool goblin.
You like boys. You like boys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like gravity?
Yes.
Please.
I'm sorry, I didn't
like. No.
That's very cool.
A bit of teasing is always fun. I'm sorry, Jin. I may have overreacted. It's been a stressful day.
Yeah.
Hey Eugene, how you doing?
Mm-hmm. Tell me about it. I'm taking your sword. Goodbye.
Oh, no, sorry.
Don't take my sword, please.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Back to
You've had a good
business.
day? Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, what's going on?
Two random horses here, and we don't know where they came from.
2 horses? One of those is mine.
That's almost
I don't know,
100.
What's the problem?
First thing, I'm sorry what happened. That shouldn't have happened.
Where did they come from?
I think you...
Which bit?
you know, the mayor taking off your head bit.
You know, horses.
Oh, yeah.
Summary execution. The nexus.
And the guard trying to kidnap me, and then trying to kill me in the swamp. And when they burnt my arm patch, when they poisoned me, when someone shot me with a lightning bolt, and then I was arrested. When I got arrested that one time for tying my shoelaces wrong.
I mean, think about it.
All of these are legitimate, not one of these is made up. Which one are you apologizing for? The list goes on.
You know I don't like it when you...
Well, which one are you... Because I know I've arrested you when you tried to choke that prisoner, or when you tried to choke the guy with the chains that were on your arms.
I did. I was curious if I could reach one. It was just right there.
I mean,
you would have to agree that was a justified one, right?
It's just there,
That's what I want to do. I think it'd be funny.
No, because I was being arrested for the wrong thing.
Of probably like a billion.
You're being arrested for attacking someone on a giant chicken with a sword.
Don't be racist. That was a chocobo.
I feel like I've said chocobo, and you said don't be racist. It's a giant chicken.
Later, at some point.
No, that sounds stupid.
Is it not a chicken?
Trish
was it a
also
chicken?
hates rabbits too.
No, it was a chocobo.
Oh, hi. Whoa. Hi.
Okay.
You look different.
Take care.
Yes. I haven't been able to fight a single person apart from that one guy that attacked me in the top, actually.
I'm not sure if fleshy is the right term, but you've definitely... Oh, you're on the ground. You're not floating. Okay, yes, you're tall.
But me and you?
Heading out.
Yeah, me and you.
Oh my god.
Well,
a little bit of a spar between mates.
Okay.
Oh, let me move out because they're fighting.
Hold on. I gotta get my kid on.
Man. I slept for an entire day, and I've got this, like, you know, new, stronger body and magic and all this, and I was really wanting a fight, but then the only chance I had at it fucking ran away like a little bitch. And I've been dealing with other political work and
my sword too.
paperwork.
Yeah, I know, because I had to deal with that when you were gone. I did a lot of the paperwork. I did all the recruitment. You can check the paperwork. I have all the paperwork for all the new guards that I've added, which you'll probably be going through tonight. Which, by the way, there's some more paperwork that I gotta fill out, and there's people I need to talk to, because there were talks that people were threatened when they were trying to come into the swamp. I don't know what kind of threats.
I talk with Torg and Baxter about it. I got a general gist of the event.
Alright.
There's another Eugene thing, so...
Alright, if you dealt with
people
it,
just
then
don't
I'm
know
not...
how to deal with Eugene. You don't... They try the whole raise your... It was Baxter and Torg. They did the raise your voice, intimidate thing. That doesn't work with Gene. You have to...
That's
be
why,
relaxed.
yeah, that's why I be friends with him. It's easier to like be friends and persuade him that way.
Impressive.
Also, it's a bad PR nightmare. Like every time we try to deal with it in a wrong way, it's a PR nightmare.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that little hop forward. People seem to don't understand subtlety or kindness or anything.
That's what I've been trying. The big thing I've been trying to drill into people is de-escalation, de-escalating situations. I can't get people to get it in their head.
That is going to be my very next training exercise tomorrow morning.
Good. I want to say Krem can be good at that, but he's had a few times where he's blown up.
A wise swordsman once told me that.
I know.
Yes. During the rescue mission, when we tried to retrieve the artifact, I did try something with your sword in it. I think I kinda messed up on something.
They do?
Yes.
Light swords?
You know I'm a metal mage, right?
And you like take the ice away.
You tried to use metal magic on the ancient artifact.
Can you stab him?
Not quite well, actually, because it was emitting lightning. I used my metallic properties to absorb the lightning and redirect it towards the enemies. I got pushed away. And I kinda need to retrain this ability since the last time I used it was a few thousand years ago, so...
Well, I'm going to let you know if you're asking to help have the artifact help you with that. The reason it failed wasn't because you were... It was because... Only a very specific person, only those worthy can even attune or wield the artifact. You were not worthy, so it rejected you.
I told you, like, you know, hey, here's what you can do with it, but I have no idea.
Sorry about that.
So it wasn't really a... It was also probably more than you could handle.
So if you can find something meaningful to do with it.
You know,
you okay?
Many people underestimate this metal.
It's not an underestimating metal or anything. It's a divine artifact. Not even I know what the fuck it's capable of. The Archmage literally yelled at me because I have it.
Okay.
Way to get around. Who's yelling at you? And why didn't you yell at them back?
Because it was the Archmage of Metal, and he was just telling me to be very careful with my family artifacts.
You should have yelled at them back.
I'm going to bed.
Yelling is not my thing.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the chaos.
Probably going to be heading off soon as well.
I will see you later. It's good seeing, you know, that you're, you know, expand.
If you stumble on an artifact that's at the
growing, yeah, you're fleshy, as you would call it.
Transform into a golden statue. What do you do?
I wouldn't touch it, and I would identify any magical item, regardless of whether it was an artifact or not, to ensure that it was not cursed or anything else before doing anything with it.
Well, I'll see you around.
And if I cannot identify it myself, I would get someone
is bigger than you.
I'm not going to move, Joy.
The horse
I'm not
is
going
bigger
to
than
move.
you.
I know, it's my Joy.
It is
I
a
love
lot
her so
heavier
much.
than you too.
I'll just step aside. It's this pitch black.
What's going on? What's happening?
Kind of surprised with a goblin being able to control a horse like that.
I'm just trying to be funny.
Are you talking about the baby?